from XP Esports. Probably not what you used to. But before we get into things, we're just going to kick it off with a quick little montage made by yours truly. Hey, no big deal. It's pretty sick. Of the 2021 Team 1. If you've been seeing them, didn't go too well, but we're pretty sick players, so the montage is pretty cool. So we're going to let you guys see that, then throw it back to us.
I want your skin. I want your mouth. I want your eyes.
You project all these qualities onto me. You don't know me. This is what happens between...
If I had a nickel for every time I think I do something stupid, I'm not have a shit on the nickel.
Oh my god, Blake, I wanna
Damn heart attack.
Oh, Blake! Oh my god!
Dove back in and found retribution now. Chow gets on the escape, Tommy gets fall, but Miniman still full health. It's just Brian slicing and dicing away, although got two coaches and Angry Bear. Fortunately, the flag and track keeps him alive. However, Jaeger flashes in place and then gets the kill. I'd call that style poison. Jaeger, he wants the full team white. Almost goes too deep, but it's all fake. Give the Bear a triple kill.
Straight to hell, get it, fuck it up. What's the point of being sad? Oh, you jealous? Oh, you mad? Honey, you don't not have.
Be comfortable. Feeling very strong here with Iron House Max. Nice distance into the slow, and the CC coming on. He flashes out of that one though.
If I had a nickel for every time I think I'm falling in love, I don't even like it.
Can't go back onto this, make him secret looking for an engage. Put the flash going onto Mr. Nate.
Running back, who is that? I've been feeling
Oh my god.
you and them, I pray for cataracts. If I had a nickel for every time I talk, but don't ever listen. I bring them the bacon, be making the killing. Be richer than men who invent the religions. I'm having a vision, I hope it's a great one. No whammies, no whammies. That's like a raven. I'm out on the dock. Go to the bay. Hunting for love with the only girl. No, you better than you. Know yourself well.
Oh, they are going to. It's a three-man cataclysm, and Tommy on the flank is looking to get right into that.
Straight to hell, get it, fuck it up. What's the point of being sad? Oh, you jealous? Oh, you mad? Honey, you don't not have. You don't know, baby. I'm not the one that you wanted, but damn it, I think I can be what you need. I'm not the hunter you wanted, but damn it, I'm running, you got me for free. Yeah, I'm not the puppy you wanted. Look at me eating the tree, but you know deep in your mind is a thing. Singing this blood and you're fishing the sea. When I was 13, I had my first love. When I was 17, that's when I made love. That's when I made love. That's when I made love. That's when I made a white whale named Jacob. No, you better than you. Know yourself well. Myself said you can go straight to hell. Get it, fuck it up. What's the point of being sad? Oh, you jealous? Oh, you mad? Honey, you don't not have. You don't know, baby. Fire up.
Well, hope you guys like that. Pretty spicy plays, if I do say so myself, particularly the support player, whoever that guy is, Keegan. Check it out on the back. Keegan, pretty sick player. Also, B-Jag in the top lane here. Pretty sick plays. And in Team B, we also had Sir here, Miro, on the support, popping off. But yeah, pretty sick montages. Look out, 2022. The team's going to be continuing on. Double teams. But yeah, back to the Rumble. We have got the Rumble finals here. We've got the live players in the studio here. Yeah, we've got a pretty sick setup, if I do say so myself. I've got my duo casters here, Miro, Richard, and Blake B. Jagger. And yeah, we're going to be casting the games for you today. So yeah, let's have a little run through of the Rumble in general, starting from the standings with all the teams at the start. Unfortunately, this one, I believe, is the default standings, but we have got, I believe, the other standings. We've got the brackets here. As you can see, the quarterfinals between Gold 4 Bandits and Herbal Lawnmowers. That was the tiebreaker for 4th place. We've got B-Jagger here, played in Herbal Lawnmowers.
Yep, a pretty crushing defeat.
Yes.
For our mental, and it seems like the Gold 4 Bandits have made a big run into the finals.
True that. You put up the biggest competition so far, it seems 2-1. Took them to the 3rd game. Pretty spicy, if I do say so myself. A couple of, delays here and there.
Yep.
Gold 4 Bandits. We had to play games on consecutive days. Things were quite crazy, but
it's all good now. Now we're all in one location. I don't think there's going to be any more delays at this point.
True that. And then they moved on to play Jackson 5.
Yep.
Richard here,
my
playing in
team.
Jackson 5. How did you feel about that series?
Draft gap.
Draft gap. Jackson, team captain.
Yeah.
He's
Not
talking
here
about
today.
you. Jackson 5.
Yeah. I mean, he's not here today. Can't blame him.
True that.
But yeah.
He's got impunity. But that was quite a close series despite the 2-0 nature of it. But yeah, it was a cool series to watch. Jackson 5 was the favorites of this tournament. They were undefeated a single game in any of the best of 3 games throughout the season, and yet still managed to go down 0-2. So that tells you something about the scaling nature of Gold 4 Bandits. They are scaling into oblivion. They're a Cassidy team. But we have had some mix-ups in the team. The bot lane was substituted out, and we now have Gold 4 Bandit Cool. That's Gold 4 Bandit Cool. Very cool player. And you tried in the bot lane now. So lethal bot lane combo. Ban out Cogmore if you see it. And yeah, that's Gold 4 Bandit's story into the finals. But on the other side of the brackets, we have Battlefy Boomers falling down to the Hobbitses. Battlefy Boomers also a strong team. Very close best of 3. Probably the closest best of 3 of this whole tournament, I would say. But the Hobbitses ultimately taking it. And yeah, doing a good job. What did you guys think of that series? That was a while ago.
Yeah.
So if you can remember that.
Yeah. No, it's a good memory that I don't quite remember. But I'm sure it was a really good series for them.
True that.
I remember we casted it. But I'm sure you had a better memory of it than I do.
I remember it was good.
Yes, me too.
It
was
actually
astounding.
I believe that was the Skywalker v Kane series, if I remember correctly. Is that right?
I unfortunately do not remember. So-
That was where we all learned how overpowerful Kane is. And that's right. Any lessons to be learned from that series out there, ban Kane and solo queue, that champion is disgusting.
This is true. Can confirm.
Can confirm. Skywalker B, he went on a Terran solo queue, got to Diamond with it. That's all you need to know. I think he lost like 1 game in that climb to Diamond. So if you want to climb to Diamond, play Kane. Otherwise, ban it. It's as simple as that. And you're a Diamond 1, Blake. You can tell us.
Yeah, Kane is not a champion I ever like to play against.
True that.
He either assassinates you instantly, or you can never kill him, because he just heals way too much. So, just one of those champions. Shouldn't exist, but does.
Shouldn't exist. We're looking at you, Yumi. Little kitty cat shouldn't exist. But what about you, Richard? How's the solo queue grind been going? Probably
grinding.
as fruitful as my grind.
Yeah. We play like 1 game every week or so.
Yeah. Just to get it out of the system, and then we think, oh, why am I only gaining 14 LP? This is an interesting life. But so we will be getting onto the game soon, but for now I believe that we have the standings available. So we'll look back at the regular season, and we see, as we were mentioning before, Jackson 5 undefeated, super team, Jackson 5 pop stars. We're looking at the Michael Jackson 5. That's how unstoppable they were. 5-0. But they did fall down to the Gold 4 Bandits. That shows you what sort of a team we've got here on our hands. But Battlefy Boomers as well came second. Did fall down 2-0 to the Hobbitses. So shows you the strength of the Hobbitses as well. We've got 2 powerful teams on our hands here. But yeah, Gold 4 Bandits, Herbal Lawnmowers, as you can see, tied 4th. And fought it out. They're Herbal Lawnmowers. We've got Blake here claiming they automatically get 2nd place if Gold 4 Bandits win.
Oh, absolutely. That's exactly how it should work. That's how it should be. we had a very close series against them, so
True that.
it's only right for us to be awarded second place.
True.
If
Won't be getting the
Bandits go
RP
whole
though,
way.
unfortunately.
That's a bit unfortunate. That's okay. It's the moral victory.
That's true.
The pride.
And T1 can claim that as well. T1 gets second place tonight no matter what. You guys are basically the T1.
I mean, EDG is going to win though.
Well,
So
maybe in like a fantasy world. Like we've got Alex in the background. The jungler, YG Infu, you saw him before. Very clean Jarvan players, if I might say so myself. Me and him, Jarvan Bard combo, we were destroying some people, making them regret not banning either of those champions. But he is an LPL fan here. He's saying that we're wrong and we're going to eat our words. That's what he said verbatim.
yeah.
But we also had the last team, not to forget, Kevin Differential. We had the bot lane of Gold 4 Bandits actually playing in that team. And unfortunately, it did disband due to unavailabilities of the players, unable to commit to the Rumble, which is fair enough. It can be a bit of a commitment sometimes. But they did fall down, unfortunately, 0-5. So they didn't collect any wins. But the spirit of the Kevdiffs in chat, please. When I see them as I look on my phone, they did continue on, and they're keeping the Kevdiff spirit alive. So keep the Kevdiffs coming. Gold 4 Bandits, keep the Kevdiffs. You see a Kevdiff in chat, that's for Gold 4 Bandits. As easy as that. A Kevdiff from UQLoL Club, that's us. That's us. We are the Kevdiff. We're embodied the Kevdiff at this point. Kevdiff from Calabui, thank you very much. So also something that we're doing now is anytime someone claims a Kevdiff on the UQLoL Club, we will have to say it. So don't use the channel points too wildly, but keep the Kevdiffs coming. That's all we're saying. But we are now ready for the champion select. So we're going to be commencing into that one and have a little look-see at what we've got here for the double for the teams. Oh, we have fallen out. Someone's out of here. Hey, they rage quit. They're done. Didn't like the draft. Weren't happy about it. Little secret here. Don't tell anyone. But the Champions Select was picked already in Pro Draft. But we are now going to see the fruits of the Champions Select. Pro Draft, if you don't know, very good to avoid placeholders. Without Pro Draft, a Champions Select can take 30 minutes. Because you have to go back and forth between quitting because someone doesn't own a champion. But as you saw before, Kane, first ban. That champion, a little bit kooky, a little bit coconuts. So, yeah.
Very reasonable ban, especially since Skywalker B, quite an avid player of... I don't know if he plays Blue Kane. He plays Red Kane a lot,
He's a big fan of the Red Kane.
Yeah.
And there's a Talon ban.
Oh, the Talon ban. Of course. Didn't expect anything less.
The signature champ of Zongonator,
Yep.
mid laner of Gold 4 Bandits.
Do you have anything to say on the Talon pick as a fellow mid laner across the support getting killed by Talon as we try and roam around the map?
I mean, I've never played as Talon, so can't
Hey.
comment on it.
Same here, except for when I went probably 0-10. But also the Nami banned as well. Interesting, banning out the potential Lucian-Nami combo.
Yeah, that's true. And I see the other three bans. There's the Shen ban against Thicknork, who's quite a good weak side Shen play.
Hey,
I can
you can
stand
test
for that. Yes, I can confess to that. And the Yone ban against Lithium Lead, also a very strong Yone player. And also Time Kench, who Dog has recently picked up in the last couple of weeks, playing very well in that.
Dog was collecting solo bowlers like he was the Baus in the US server.
They picked Volibear.
Oh,
Volibear Jungle from
yet to
Skywalker
see.
B.
I think we've yet to see a Volibear picked up by anyone other than you, Blake.
I haven't been able to because it's been banned every game.
Hey, true. Oh, Victor as well.
Okay.
These are our
Our
champions.
mains.
Damn. We're gonna love this. So naturally, we're just gonna be instantly rooting for the side of the Hobbitses, as we do have the Kennen ban come in.
So it's pro draft, so they didn't know that Cho'Gath and Fizz would have been picked at this point.
True.
So,
So the flow of the draft is definitely a little bit out of whack, a little bit out of order.
Mhm.
But we do have the Braum Bam as well. So interesting to see. And the Malphite being taken out definitely didn't want the weak side top to come out, but they did pick the Ornn, which is a great weak side top. So they have come up with some different strategies here.
Oh my god,
And we
Kevin.
see many different hovers here from our resident troll. You tried, Kevin, trolling us. Oh, and he
there's
opts for the
Lucian.
Lucian. He is a big fan of the Lucian. Been terrorizing the server on the Lucian, either going 20-0 or 0-20. But also the Blitzcrank, going for a very aggressive bot lane here.
Wow.
Great pick into the Lulu. So,
Okay.
hey.
So,
We've
we've
got
got
some
start with,
aggression.
with this analysis. What do we want to think about?
well,
Should we start from the top, go
Oh.
down?
Sure, I like
Sure.
it.
Okay.
You're the expert.
I'm pretty sure that Cho'Gath wins this matchup quite well. He just sustains so much more than Ornn, so he's able to. They go about even in trades, but then Cho'Gath just gets all his health and mana back from the wave.
True that.
So I think the Cho'Gath pick in a vacuum is much better here, and Volibear's the strongest champion in the game. So Volibear will always beat Jarvan.
Yeah, you reckon?
We
No,
did see
I
we
think
did see you eat
Jarvan.
that Jarvan up in the,
That's
in the
true.
highlight play.
I did dive him horribly, and then he messed up, and then I just was
You
able to
just
kill him
went
for
munchy
it.
crunchy.
Yeah, but I would expect that Jarvan would win that matchup. He's just got too much mobility for a Volibear. Too much.
Oh, you
he's
think
got so
Jarvan
much-
will win the match?
Yeah, he's got so much more utility.
Huh?
I
Yeah.
think Volibear can win early, just like level 6, his dives.
Yeah.
He might be able to make the most of it, but there's no real lane that he can dive. Like, we've got an Ezreal Lulu. That's not... I don't know how well that can tower dive anything, if it can even get prio. But maybe you two can talk about that one, your support.
Well, I
players.
think just on the top jungle duo, it seems like the side of GoldFull Bandits have a better early game top jungle duo. And then the Hobbitses have a better scaling.
Well, they've
Top
got
jungle duo,
Ornn Victor.
Yeah, and then Victor obviously as
Yeah.
well. Definitely big scaler, as we know.
Yeah.
Probably best Victors on the server right here.
But
Get some tips.
Victor into Fizz.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Quite a tough matchup, honestly.
That is not fun, especially when you've got a Jarvan trying to gank you permanently. You better
Yeah.
be taking Phase Rush or your life's going to be hell.
I guess
Uh,
this game kind of depends on how well Zongineta plays this lane. If he hard stomps it and doesn't let Victor play the game, then I think they would have a chance to like snowball through right away.
Yeah.
So what are our predictions? What do you think, Richard?
Or do we have a prediction set up on the Twitch?
Oh.
No, I usually do this, but you know,
Yeah.
I
That's what I
can't do
was
that
saying.
right now.
Oh, we have some Kevdivs claim, guys.
Kevdiv.
Kevdiv.
Do I have
Kevdivs
to
in the
say
chat.
How many Kevdis were?
Oh, it's just two
Just
Kevdivs.
two? Okay, I've got the next one then.
Yeah. Actually, we can stack them up as well, and we do like the Kevdiv chant.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
a satanic chant. That's my favorite. But yeah, it does seem like they've got the aggressive team comp for the side of GoldFull Bandits. It's going to be depending on whether they can use that aggression.
I think. Yeah, I think the Hobbitses has like a better, like well-rounded team comp, right? They have like 2 front lines for the Victor and the
Yeah.
Ezreal. They have a Lulu as well. And I don't know, GoldFull Bandits draft looks kind of wacky.
It's a little bit of solo queue in there. Solo
Yeah.
queue at heart.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know, in these games, in the Rumble games, sometimes that works. It just depends whether those Blitzcrank Cook's going to be hidden.
If they stomp lane really hard, I guess that's just game over. They just snowball too hard,
True that.
especially with the Lucian as well. So
Yeah, that Blitzcrank going to be sitting mid, making Victor
yeah,
wish that he had 5 million different flashes.
Blitzcrank's gonna be in topside red jungle.
Yeah, yeah. We saw last in the semi-finals, GoldFull Bandit Cool was in places you didn't even think he could be in. He was, for some reason, in the enemy top jungle, and not even his own team knew he was there, I think.
Yeah.
He was a little sleuth in the darkness.
I got center rooted out of nowhere like 3 times that game, so you know, fun.
It's a sad life for a mid laner when the support is coming to terrorize him. Feels bad. But we'll see if he can recreate that roaming prowess here, as he is into Ezreal Lulu, so he can leave the Lucian alone if he doesn't opt to go for the kill. But Ezreal is a good pick into Blitzcrank, so you would imagine it is only going to be the Lulu that's getting the targets. But we are going here into the game as we commence here.
Very soon.
So
Once it
what-
loads in.
Yep.
What's the predictions? What do you guys reckon?
I reckon I'm going for team comp. Oh, actually, Yeah, yeah. I'll go for Hobbitses as the first game.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Hobbits as well.
I'm going to say the Gold 4 Bandits for this one.
Go
Yeah.
for Bandits.
I believe. Yeah, I believe in them.
Nice. Believes in the Gold War Bandits. They are going to steal this game away, as Bandits do. Bada bang, bada boom.
Looks like they will be stacking in bottom tribush. I
Oh,
think that's where they're going.
interesting, as we have got the fan out from side of the Hobbitses. So you would imagine it's not going to look too nicely for this Lulu.
This is looking like an invade.
Kevin just wanders straight up,
Invade
doesn't
angle.
care.
flashing the Mastery 7s.
Oh, Kevin is looking to kill Solo.
Good poke damage. It's going to force her to back.
Wow, I haven't seen this much mastery spam in the whole of the Rumble. This is an impressive showing here. As we do have the Earth icon as well. Interesting. As Chess Guy 1492 says, let's go, Hobbitses. Nah, Bandits got this. Okay. We'll have to see the winner gets the D. We do have a ward here on the blue buff. But it seems like they're going to be starting top side. So
Opposite sides of the jungle start.
yeah,
So we might see an early bot gank from the red side, or an early top gank from the blue side.
Yeah,
Oh,
There's
see
also a
some
fight right here.
aggressive trading.
yeah, very aggressive trading. Both sort of coming out even in the trade, but trading into a Fizz as Victor is never a nice feeling because he does have kill threat with that ignite. So we want to sort of avoid trading as much as humanly possible. But see what the Jarvan does here will be interesting as to whether this Victor can actually survive. As we little cheeky fade away.
Oh,
And we're back. But yeah, just seeing this Jarvan is pathing up top lane, which is interesting. And we have the Volibear. Oh, VMix. Hey, VMix. Leave us alone. But we are going to see the Volibear path down bot, which is, that is an interesting strategy. Don't know if they're going to be able to get much, but it is an aggressive bot lane here for Bandit Cool, so they're probably going to be pushing up. Maybe that's what Skywalker B is relying on here.
We can already see the top trade going heavily in favor of Cho'Gath.
Yeah, as predicted. Oh, nice trade there. Walks forward to dodge out on the Rupture. Oh, the hook goes wide. Nice dodge by Rimar. Staying behind the minions. Anyone who's played the tutorial, stay behind those minions. Playing against Blitzcrank,
Ooh.
I sometimes don't do that. I eat a couple of them like they're Christmas dinner. But we don't see Jarvan opting for the dive here.
Ooh.
But the Skywalker B does come in the bot lane. And looks like U-Tride might be falling down here. And it does seem so. The hook goes wide. The hook flies into Argentina or something. I don't know where that hook was going. That definitely wasn't hitting any play though. As a big wave pushing up here. Oh, Lithium Blade dodges out on the Jarvan Q, but is going to fall down in the end. Unfortunate for him, but God for Bandit Cool has come back. An interesting choice of spells there, but Skywalker B's out of there. He's pissed.
It was a dodge. It wasn't a miss.
It was a dodge?
Volibear dodged the hook, yeah.
he sidestepped it.
Yep.
I think this
Clean.
was what we were talking about before with the Fizz and the J4. Like, Victor couldn't really get out of that gank at all.
Yep.
He put
Oh,
that flash
another
oh,
one.
the repeat gank as that wave is in a terrible position for Victor. But Blitzcrank is back. Oh, juicy
Unfortunate.
dodge. A little cheeky sidestep back and forth there, but that wave is humongous. The Blitzcrank can just sit around. Doesn't actually want to stop that because you can't get the wave in. If Fizz is going to just keep this here, that's going to be looking very sad for the Victor. Can't reset. Fizz should be getting a free reset here if he can. Or killing Victor if he tries to walk up. But a nice push in here. Going to get a reset for the Ornn, I would imagine.
He's doing very well in terms of farm.
Yeah.
So-
20.
Oh, Fizz.
Showing the early game strength of Victor. As Critendo does get out of there, but needed to flash. Oh! You tried coming in. with that
The
aggression,
aggressive E.
see if they can get that wave, and that's going to be a crucial point for the bot lane here. If they can't get this wave in fast enough, the Blitzcrank can run up to them and look to get a hook. But they do opt back. Not completely though, and Critsendo's going to be in trouble here. You can tell. Utride's got blood in his eyes. He is waiting like a snake on a trap or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
but they do get the health pots up. They've played safe enough to where they're probably not in kill range just yet. So I have to see if this Blitzcrank hook misses once more. Oh, the Blitzcrank hook hits the Lulu, but she does still have flash. No exhaust though. God for Bandit cool. Might fall down, and he does. Critendo goes in for the aggression. There was so much BM talked by God for Bandit cool before this game. There was just so much BM, and he's just died 2v2. And look, there is going to be some words spoken after this game. Let me tell you that much. As Skywalker B comes in for a gank in the top lane, perfectly set up by Thicknock here. Very well played, and that's a kill there. Jarvan coming in, but that's an Ezreal. He can easily dash out of that, but that's a kill onto Rinmar, you would imagine here, and donated onto Utride. And he gets the trade back. Not too bad for Critendo. He's going to be going straight to the bank with his ha. As Orn goes for the TP bot. That is an interesting TP. As at least Skywalker B is able to push that wave in, but Goldful Bandit cool is going to acknowledge he can go in. This is a 1v2 right here. And Thicknock, you would imagine, is going to die. There's not much he can do here. Oh, he does dash away. He's chilling. As that was Goldful Bandit's cool's name previously. We chilling. Throwback.
I have an interesting statistic about Utride. Earlier in one of the Discords we were in, he sent an image of his League of Graphs. When he's up 2 kills in solo queue, he has about a 72% win rate. And when he's down 2 kills, he has about a 25% win rate. So I think the secret to winning this game, maybe for the Hobbitses, is to get Utride 2 kills behind Crescendo.
Interesting.
And then, much increased odds of winning.
They're already 1 kill ahead.
But he got 1 back. So they're still 1 kill ahead.
So one
more
is a death sentence.
Exactly. 20%.
And you gotta imagine with the Lucian, he's not the best scaling character in the game, so that 25% probably look more like 5%. As we do see another gank onto the top lane. Ooh, that does go very wide, wider than the Blitzcrank we saw before.
But doesn't even matter.
Dog goes down, and they're acknowledging that the Cho'Gath is very mobile and ganking him. Oh, the ult comes onto and he gets a double kill. Nicely played by Zongator, showing the Fizz mechanics.
I think at this point, for the Victor, the lane's completely unplayable now.
Yep, this is going to be depressing. Every time there is Fizz ult up, that thing's getting launched onto you and you got to flash or you're going to die.
Yep. Fizz is going to probably come back to the lane with a Lost Chapter. And maybe even another Amp Tone.
Oh, go for Bandit cool. Oh, he does get the hook, but there's no one around. This could be a solo kill.
Oh, there is someone around.
Yeah. You gotta imagine that's a solo kill right there because the Jarvan's not gonna be able to make it, but doesn't seem like it does. And Skywalker B is punishing Dog up here. Very immobile top laner, and Orn has the setup to kill.
They're punishing him for being a top laner. I understand that feeling.
It's a hard life up there.
Yeah, you're standing behind your tower, and it doesn't even matter. Your team just abandons you. They want to take Dragon instead. They don't care about your life.
Reminds me of when I had Darius Soy as my jungler. Shout out Soy behind that TV screen right there. And the Victor does have flash. He gets out of there. He traps him in. Little juicy stun there. Collected some mana flow bands. If you didn't know, you're slow as Victor on your W gives you a mana flow band stack. If you didn't know that.
It does 1 damage, right?
Does it?
I'm pretty sure. Just 1 damage. Just like a Nivea wall.
It's like Samira coin.
Interesting.
Yeah, like Samira coin. But you don't have to stand still for like 2 seconds to cast it.
I saw some Samira coin video where it was like trying to kill someone for 14 minutes. Yeah.
Pianta? Yeah.
I didn't watch it. It seemed like a very boring video. But yeah.
It was pretty entertaining.
But we do have a stale bot lane here, and you would imagine this is going to favor... Oh, G4 Bandit cool, getting poked out by Crescendo here.
Ooh,
and this is going to favor
risky.
the Blitzcrank if he gets this hook, and he does, max range hook. But it is Crescendo going in aggressively. UTried is looking to fight on the side, and it's a supportal combat in the background. But, oh, a flash! Crescendo does fall down. Flash and Q's into the minion, unfortunately. Is that a TP? Oh, nearly unfollowed my own UQLoL club. As it is a TP, oh my goodness gracious, that is unfortunate.
Yep.
That is a TP into the graveyard.
That's the Fizz damage right there as well.
Yeah. Fizz
Already
4-0.
Last
Oh,
chapter and the...
as we do have the player gold up here, as you see, UTried is now very ahead in his comfort zone, but Skywalker B looking to collect this shutdown, and he does. See if he can grab a little juicy Blitzcrank here as well. The robot running about, but you are in an arcade and you are going to fall down. This isn't your protagonist show. And he does fall down in the end. That some of that gold that we just saw sitting on Lucian donated a little bit over. Skywalker B going to be very happy transitioning into the Skywalker Beast, as Darius likes to call him.
Yeah. Well, he's 5-0 now.
That's true.
He's very far ahead.
Very far ahead. You got to see, that is a champion that can facilitate some carrying, as you would know. Oh, and they are in the turret here. Oh, but the ult doesn't go onto them. So the ult was actually chilling a little bit far back. But the Blitzcrank is here to help out Ripjar, and it dissuades Skywalker B from following up any further.
He missed the W. He used it on Blitzcrank. But he got the big shutdown from the Fizz. So, you know, I don't think he minds so much.
Skywalker Beast is living life right now. He's living luxury. Oh, Crescendo going to potentially fall down here. The U-Tride does have the ult, but a little bit too far away.
Also, Lucian's gone Kraken instead of Gale Force.
Interesting. Does have some beefy boys to go through, I guess.
That is very true. That is very true.
Lulu ult as well. That's extra health on top.
Yeah,
True that.
that's fair enough.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be fighting this Ornn as a Lucian, I guess, without it. I've yet to see Crack. Oh,
what a hook!
Yeah, beautiful hook, but nicely played by Rinmar. Gets the ult off instantly, actually gets the knock up as well. Dissuades any further fights. You tried going in a bit more aggressively. Goes for the ult, but Crescendo getting a little bit of a trade back there as the TP dissuades anything further. But there is Ripjar hiding in the back there as the knock-up comes on. Thicknock getting bounced around like a bouncy castle, and Crescendo does fall down in the end. And that is going to be the tower falling down.
Bounced around like a bouncy castle.
Bounced around like...
He's in one.
Like a table tennis match. Like
like
a tennis
a
match.
ball.
A ball in a tennis match.
A basketball.
Yeah, well, that would
Like a
make
basketball?
sense.
Like a basketball.
They got the first tower. That was the
They got the first
result
tower.
of the bouncy castle being hit with a tennis racket.
Like a basketball when I dunk it, because I'm
Basketball.
6'4".
That means it just goes down. It doesn't go back up though.
When it hits the ground.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm glad we discussed
We
this
settled
issue.
it. It does seem like it's going to be Fizz solo in the lane here with Victor. That is what he likes, but going to be roaming a little bit. Fizz is just going to be wandering around the map looking for a victim. Does opt to back now, though.
We do see the Victor hitting his E upgrade power spike.
True.
Now he can take pretty good trades with the Fizz.
Oh.
Now he can do more damage before he dies to the Fizz.
There is a Blitzcrank here looking for the hook.
Oh,
Max
my
range
gosh.
hook. These hooks are homing missiles here, and you got to imagine that's going to be the dragon going over. Oh, cheeky little smite there. I think he acknowledges, probably not going to get this dragon, so he does smite, and that is probably going to dissuade them from going for the dragon, maybe. They are going to have vision now, but they think they're strong enough to keep going for it. As we do have no predictions. Unfortunately, we don't have predictions for this game, but for next game, we shall indeed get them up and running. Bandit's going to take top. I don't know when that was from, but it does seem like it wasn't true, as they did get a lot of the advantage in topside so far. But Cho'Gath is getting beefy. He's getting quite beefy.
Yeah.
Oh, nice little trade comes out here from Thicknor.
And the gold's dead even. It's pretty much 25k each. There is no splitting the teams at the moment. It's on the Fizz to carry versus the Volibear. Who's more useful?
I reckon Volibear with 6 kills is probably more impactful than a Fizz with 5.
I don't know about that.
Are you sure?
It feels like I can never win, no matter how many kills I get on Volibear.
I mean, well, Fizz.
Oh, that was mean.
We've got a couple of backseated comments here in the room. Oh, we do have a gank here. He's trying to 2v1, but that's actually a 3v1. Never mind, it's a 3v2. Everyone's coming in here. It's a little bit of a party. As the Blitzcrank is going to get a hook. Oh, he goes for the minion. Oh, he mustn't. Spec Savers. He's got to go to Spec Savers, I think. He missed that one. That is a larger minion, though, the Volibear. Huge boy.
Four people of Hobbitses are in the top lane. Is Gold 4 Bandits going to get anything else on the map? Can't see.
We may need to...
Did Volibear get that, or did he steal it?
I'm not sure. Oh, it does seem the mid turret's going to fall down. No one there to collect the wave either. But team is rotating down. Top wave is going to crash into top side.
Ooh, look at the CS per minute.
Oh, we've got CS per minute. Fizz actually higher CS per minute. Not many people with high CS per minute this game, we're not going to lie. 7.4 is the highest. There's just been a bunch of action. The Skywalker B does look to threaten, but that's a lot of damage coming in. That's going to be a shutdown onto the Lucian, and that is huge. That is as huge as it gets. And that's a goal. I mean, that is a Jarvan there locking everyone up. And that's a big knock up from Dog there. Going to knock up 2 men. And Thicknork potentially going to fall down, but not enough damage. And they do actually get out of that. Nicely peeled back. But that's some low health bars as well there for the side of Gold 4 Bandits. Not much resources for the Hobbitses to take advantage of that, though. So they are going to back off. But yeah, as we saw before, this is not a CSing game. This is an action-packed game. Yeah. Victor would have liked to just been CSing away, but too many kills in this game. Too volatile for him.
I mean, I'm surprised to see the Victor already on, 7 CS per minute. Like, with the two or three early Fizz kills, I reckon he should be, down way more than he is now.
Yeah, it's true. Has kept up. Only 8 CS behind.
We've got the Zonya's completed also for the Fizz.
Oh, for the Fizz.
The Zonya's rush.
Interesting.
We see that the mango fish build.
Yeah,
Have you seen it?
Ian was telling me about that when I was driving him here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mango fish.
He was talking about some of his secret strategies, which I'm not gonna leak.
I know some as well.
It doesn't sound like it's very secret then. I thought I was special. But
no.
I
Look, I was the one queuing with him before. So
all right. But yeah, he said he goes for the Zonyas into the Ludens.
Yeah, that's true.
Because with Ingenious Hunter, Ludens procs twice with just the W.
Sometimes.
Oh, nice dodge there.
He goes for the Andres as well, so could be spicy.
Speaking of the Andres, that is an interesting thing to mention here as well, because for the Victor, I was watching when I was up at 5 AM last night because I couldn't get to sleep. I was watching the best Victor NA Dunn, if you know him, Dunn LOL. Yeah. He was playing Victor and he was very behind in a similar sort of a situation, and he went for the Leandres, because Leandres, when you're behind, provide so much more value than the Ludens does, because Ludens doesn't scale very well. But we do see the Ludens here for the Victor, as there is going to be stun pulling down, but the CD Fizz is too slippery.
This is the power of CDR Rush. He has 3 CDR items already.
Skywalker B looking to zone off the squad. Gold 4 Bandit cool does miss the hook. Unfortunately, that means he's not a champion anymore. Nature of Blitzcrank. But Kevin on Utride is looking to do as much damage as humanly possible. Lithium Lead on Victor is on his own, is going to fall down to the Fizz and the Jarvan, you'd imagine. And that is Utride just absolutely ripping through the team, survives with no HP. And that might be a GG right there. That is pretty devastating.
Yep. Nace coming in for the Gold 4 Bandits.
Yep, and that all started with the overchase onto the Fizz. Yeah, they didn't notice that he had his Zonya's completed, and they forgot that Fizz is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Basically the singed mid lane.
So their strongest member used everything he had on the Fizz. The Volibear used ult, Q, all his cooldowns, and then he was just a minion at that point. No mobility, no damage. And yeah, just a big fat bag of money. It's like playing what's the rotating game mode? The one with the loot Teemo.
Oh,
Nexus. Yeah, that was just loot
He was just a big fat old teamer.
Yeah, exactly.
Unlucky. But yeah, you got to imagine that Utried actually is probably the most dangerous member on Gold 4 Bandit as well.
Yeah.
Because he's got a lot of gold, higher CS per minute, a lot of kills, and he's just doing a bunch of damage. So probably a better person to target here for Skywalker B and the rest of the team, but we'll see how they opt to play these fights.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, they never got to his -2 kill threshold. They only got to the 1, and then he's come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is popping off, looking like that 75% you were talking about before.
Exactly. Well, now he's +4.
He's
Well, no, he's +6.
Yeah,
I can't count.
+6.
Well, I can
gambled
count. I
through
just
the-
can't do maths.
He's gambled through the 25% win rate that you talked about before,
Oh.
He rolled the dice.
and now he's winning.
Exactly.
He rolled the dice. Is Snake Eyes a good thing or bad thing?
I don't know. That's
2.
Is that
That's the
lucky?
lowest
Is that
one
what
you
you
can
call
get.
lucky?
I'm not sure if... Well, it's low probability. So
You
if
got
that's...
the opposite of Snake Eyes.
Oh, but it's bad. Wait,
Oh,
Oh.
he got Snake Eyes.
Okay. What roles Boston?
Boston. We've got
Competitions
Boston,
officer.
competitions officer for UQLoL Legends here.
Yeah, informing us that Snake Eyes is good.
You heard it here
so
first.
we've reached the bottom of that mystery. Good work, gang.
We've got this. We're the Scooby-Doo squad out here. We're solving League of Legends mysteries and poker mysteries.
Oh, if only Skywalker B were here to do his Scooby-Doo impression.
Hopefully, we'll have an interview.
Oh, the post game.
sometime
Well,
soon.
if they end up winning this game, I think it will be off the back of him utilizing his 6 kills.
for sure. So we do see a little bit of a lull period here.
Yeah, they're prepping
The
for
rotations
Baron,
come
looking
around,
for a
but
pick.
That's Thicknock looking all on his own. He does have the flash. He flashes, but he's going to get trapped in there, and that's Utried. That's 2 ultimates used, though. You might think that maybe they can look to defend this Baron. Might be difficult with his Fizz looking to one-shot whoever walks up.
I think
If Fizz targets the Volibear or the
Ezreal comes in, but doesn't do much damage. And they look to just go mid, but that's going to be Rinmar falling down. And Skywalker comes in, but just gets one shot and doesn't get the ulti, unfortunately. Lithium Lead, you're going to think he's going to run into the rest of the team here, as he is going to fall down. That's a Jarvan coming in, and it might be GG.
Yeah, I
right
think
there.
if it's not the end of the game right now, I think it's there'll
Very
be like
close.
a swan song fight for the
Yeah.
Hobbitses. Hobbitses?
Hobbitses.
Yeah, there's only one E. I don't know how to speak English either.
Hobbitses. Hobbitses, Hobbit-doos. As we do have... what was a back and forth early game, but has turned into Snowball, as we predicted might happen.
Well, that's not true. I predicted that they were going to win. You guys had no faith.
Yeah, well, I said, Snowball team comp, but I thought, are they going to snowball enough? I was wrong.
yeah.
When's Dragon up? Do you have any idea?
Drag time is please.
It's up soon.
Soon.
And it'll be Dragon
soon,
Soul.
soon.
They're on Soul Point. So I think this will be the last stand for the Hobbitses. And we'll see. We'll see whether they can shut down one of the 2 carries. I think going for Fizz isn't really going to ever work. So
No.
that if they can catch the Lucian, then I think they've got a real chance this fight. Keep the Victor and Ezreal safe from the Fizz, and there's actually not really any damage on Gold 4 Bandits.
So you do have Horsey Stream. The most dangerous part of Utried is his weight, says Horsey Stream. Not sure what that means.
Wait.
Kevin's quite a slim cat. Oh. Slight pause in the stream.
Maybe they're
but we're
saying
back.
wait in terms of like wait time to eat for him to eat rice.
That is true. Kevin, if you've ever played in one of his Rumble teams, he is a fan of cooking rice at the worst particular times. But it does give him a buff. That is how it works.
Maybe he ate his rice before coming today.
That he does look quite strong.
That's why he was late.
Yeah, that is probably true. As we see, Gold 4 Bandit Cool is hovering on the edge here. Looking for a little hook here. Trying to capture someone. No flash on the Victor. Might be his victim.
Okay, Dragon
Get
is...
Victim.
Yep.
That was
Very
hilarious. Sean, thank you. Dragon gets spawned.
Oh, the Ezreal
Oh!
come through.
That was a really nice Ezreal ult.
Oh, the Fizz ult also doesn't hit anyone. And Critsendo actually got the kill onto Gold for Bandit Cool. Thicknork in the middle of everyone, and Critsendo gets ulted by the Jarvan, but he's still alive. Unfortunately, that's U-Tried in the backline. He's killing everyone. Oh my god, this guy's a madman. And that is Zongonator getting the kill onto the Lulu as well. Critsendo trying his darn hardest, but unfortunately, that is going to be Dog flashing and getting the munchy crunchies. And that is Dog coming back as well. That's player gold, 14.3k gold for U-Tried there. That's almost 1/3. That is more than 1/3 of the gold for the Hobbitses right there on one champion.
And,
Wow, we were.
The Victor has 1k gold more than the Blitzcrank.
Interesting.
So that is an
very
issue
interesting.
for his damage output.
That is a big issue. That is a big issue right there.
They couldn't end. I feel like they could have pushed end, but they're just going for the safe option, getting the soul. More moral victory.
More moral victory.
Yeah, they're
going
playing
for
the
the
mental
moral
game.
high
They're
ground.
playing the mental game.
That's true. Tilt the enemy even more, so you
For the
have
next
an
game.
advantage for
Ah,
Interesting.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Wait, we don't want to see this turning into the was it the OPL or OCS game?
Oh,
The one that they
that was awful.
yeah, the one that they held the game hostage in.
Oh, the OPL game, yeah.
yeah.
They got fined for that.
Yeah,
They did. The Chiefs. Shout out to Chiefs. The
Shout
villains of the OCS.
Shout out to Rusty the Caster.
Yep.
He
Blake's favorite.
He told them what was up, and it was not okay.
He's your favorite.
Darius
Favorite
has
player.
made me say some very nice things to him
Oh,
in solo queue. Very flattering.
you guys have made up.
Made up. We never got into a fight.
Oh, he loves you, or
I don't think he knows who I am.
oh,
But I know who he is. So
Oh.
that's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly. That sounds really stalkery.
Yeah, that,
I'm not stalking anyone. This is just
Oh,
we
the
have
hook comes in,
another good hook.
and
Gold for
Skywalker
Bandit,
be looking to get a little cheeky kill on the back end here, but Lucian damage is redonkulous. He absolutely
gosh.
shreds. Oh, that's a one-shot assassin on there coming in, and he nearly gets a kill. Oh,
the
the
Blitzcrank
peel.
hook.
Gold for Bandit Cool. His peel
Oh,
is too
okay.
good. Crit Center
That
with
was
a
nice.
beautiful Q there. Ezreal Arcane Shift Q. Don't know what the abilities are called. To get the kill, but unfortunately it's not
Mystic
enough.
shot.
Mystic shot.
his
That's
key,
it.
Yep.
What's
And,
his, what's his W?
Something flux.
Essence flux.
Essence
Essence
Flux.
flux.
And the ult is Arcane
No, True Shot
it was-
Barrage.
True
yeah,
Shot Barrage. And Jarvan's EQ combo is
Alex
something
Inting.
flag, something.
Alex
Q.
Inting. You heard it here first.
That's the
Flag
game.
info. And
Alright,
that's GG's.
That's first game.
First game going over to Gold for Bandits. Quite convincing win in the end. As we do have game one finished and done. Interesting back and forth game at the start, but yeah, in the end, pretty convincing from Gold for Bandit Cool. We'll have to see the
Gold for
Hobbitses.
Bandit Cool or Gold for
I keep
Bandits?
saying, I'm just in love with saying
Gold
Gold for Bandit Cool. Like, the cool just adds so much to the end of it, you know? I don't know what it is. But yeah, that was pretty impressive from Gold for Bandit Cool himself on the Blitzcrank. Some hooks flying around left, right, and center. I think the compass was a bit mixed up there at the start of the game, but once it was calibrated, didn't see many missing. So, did end up getting the victory, getting the dub. But yeah, we'll have to see how they... What do you think has to change for Hobbitses? Is it the draft, maybe? They
Ooh.
need to change some things up. Maybe the Lulu can't pick something so immobile,
I
perhaps?
don't think it's a draft, right? I think it's like where the volleyball played that game.
Exactly.
It was forcing top, and top was like not the carry threat, right? Top was like the tank. If you just leave him on the side lane, get him to level 14, start upgrading items, you know, it's like half the price of Ornn. The other half is assassinating their backline, you know.
That's true.
But I think he should have focused other lanes a bit more.
Mm,
But mid was a bit hard because it was a fizz,
that's true.
and also it was like their 2v2s nowhere near as good. Maybe he could have gone for the bot a bit more when Ezreal still had the lead. That's what I think. So
Yeah, you got to think also, I guess you can't be blind picking Victor with the fizz up as well. It seemed
Yeah.
like it enabled too much from the side of Gold 4 Bandits, just taking over the map. They just took control. I was going to make a joke about like America but probably won't do that.
What is that?
Yep. So we'll take a break now before the next game, and we'll come back and see what's going to happen, who's going to change up what, and we have got some secret little picks I've heard in the back from people. But we're going to go back to the montage and see you guys in a bit. Peace.
your eyes.
You project all these qualities onto me. You don't know me. This is what happens between...
If I had a nickel for every time I think I do something stupid, I'm probably not have a shit on a nickel.
Oh my god, Blake, I wanna
damn heart attack.
Dove back in and found retribution. Now Chow gets on the escape. Tommy gets ball, but Miniman still full health. It's just behind slicing and dicing away, although got too close to that angry bear. Fortunately, the flag and track keeps him alive. However, Jaeger flashes in place and then gets the kill. I'd call that style points. And Jaeger, he wants the full team white. Almost goes too deep, but it's all fake. Give the bear a triple kill.
Self-set, you can go straight to hell. Get it? Fuck it up. What's the point of being sad? Oh, you jealous? Oh, you mad? Honey, you don't not have.
Be comfortable. He's very strong here with item cosmetics. Nice distance and slow, and the chase CC coming on. He flashes out of that one though, which
If I
means
had a nickel for every time I think I'm falling in love, I don't even
he's
like
going onto this Maker Master System. P4 and engage with the flash going onto Mr. Nate.
Running back, who is that? I've been feeling
Oh my God.
seeing you and them, I pray for cataracts. If I had a nickel for every time I talk, but don't ever listen. I bring them the bacon, be making the killing, be richer than men who invented religions. I'm having a vision, I hope it's a great one. No whammies, no whammies. That's the fucking raven. I'm out in the dark, go to the bay, hunting for love with the only girl.
No, you better than you.
Know yourself well.
Oh, they are going to. It's a three-man cataclysm, and Tommy on the flank is looking to get right to that.
Straight to hell. Get it? Fuck it up. What's the point of being sad? Oh, you jealous? Oh, you mad? Honey, you don't not have. You don't know, baby. I'm not the one that you wanted, but damn it, I think I can be what you need. I'm not the hunter you wanted, but damn it, I'm running, you got me for free. Yeah, I'm not the puppy you wanted. Look at me eating the tree, but you know deep in your mind is a thing. Singing, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Well, now it's
I do feel as if UQ has been really hitting their form as of late, especially with the return of Scott in that jungle. And Griffith, I'm worried that they're just going to be another domino, I feel like, in UQ's run to that top 4. And the follow-up damage is there. Cataclysm is not enough as the parallel convergence doing a bit of a save as well as the chrono shift. Meanwhile, here comes Scott. He's doing so much damage onto Eden and will secure that kill. Up above the flag and drop from Goodby, though, may have caught a member out. No! Scott's too big! Bullet time comes raining through! That triple kill for Scott and a quadra kill for the side of UQ! There's a reason why I consider him, when he's actually playing, probably the best jungler in this tournament. Now we get to see him play, and we see the damage he can wreak. His attempt perhaps could be coming from UQ. Keep your eyes on Scott. He still has Ragnarok. Now he pulls it. He runs in. He steals the Baron, and UQ starts the fight back.
Yeah, and Murdoch there actually, setting up
a middle. A middle's found one. They got the Infernal Dragon, but can they get out alive? Well, Farmer, he's looking for this big fight. However, it's a flash engage from Sim Master to get the flash out of Farmer. A middle still going deep, actually gets the kill onto Killaroo, and he wants more. Look at the twin things. They're just decimating Skippy, who falls, and now Sim Master on his own is going to die as well in a 2v4. It's a quadra kill for a middle. Stand at this Ocean Drake. Sim Master does have teleport, but the fight's going to start before he's really ready for it. The Cataclysm holds Farmer down for a brief moment, but
it's the quadra kill. It's that 4-man petrifying gaze from a middle there.
What the f is going on? What the f is going on?
There's some low enemy champion.
Oh my god, Hobbitses!
yeah, it is scary seeing a Vayne have that much of a lead, because at this stage, it is safe to say that Clint is online. Some of those mechanical plays have been quite fantastic. However, they still might. Ornborn has been called. They thought they caught out Clint, but he's able to dodge it. And Clint's turning it around. The flash forward. The lunge forward. He dodges the equalizer. Caught in the Jarvan ultimate. And in the end, he will fall, but he goes 1 for 1 as the rest of UQU is here. Clint is a madman. The knockup on the backside, because that is one Goodby doing what he can to disrupt UQ. 1 for 1 at the moment. The flame spinner burning UQ alive as that Vayne is on his own, but he's able to kite. He turns it around. Here comes the bot man, he kills the orb, and UQ gets a triple kill and wins the fight.
Yeah, this Vayne is so far ahead that even though UQ have the, Q
going to invade, hopefully trying to catch Arlani, but instead they're going to move to the bot lane, and Artek is the target, but he's not going to go down. Galio does knock up Artek, but it's not going to find goodbye. Just got melted there by Farmer. However, the kill goes on Artek, but we're not done yet. The next target.
Huge for EMP. Shockwave gets 4, but there's no damage left. Hollow's so far behind, and Farmer will chase up the kill for a double and the eventual 4-man kill.
As the follow-up through the lockdown as well, but the ball time is going to do quite a bit of damage. Forward, who hop top once again for some reason will fall. Double kill coming in for Farmer.
Dude, we could have said Union and Tigers this whole time. And we would never have gotten Uku and Uku go in for the play. That's a big team fight. The Varus ulti does what it's going to be.
It's going to be jumping on those mobile carries and locking them down. Whoa! Right in the mid lane.
Yeah, that looks like a very caught out of position. Revenge, what a shield! What a showstopper! Revenge gets out alive!
That should still be top tier 1 going down.
Revenge had a chance to back with the team. Actually, might be able to stay alive. Drop the ultimate and then flashes out. Able to sidestep Lil Simo as well. Revenge survives a dire situation.
Jungler's, 0 for 1, and we haven't engaged.
Revenge going forwards a little bit, but he's not going to get a lot of damage down on the forward. A couple more hits might do it, but heal coming out. Second heal's not going to do much of that. It's first blood.
And we're back here for the UQLoL Rumble as we've got Game 2 underway. So we've got the draft commencing. Nami ban straight up. They don't want the Lucian Nami happening. We saw the prowess of the Lucian. You don't want that company with the Nami. What do you guys think?
Yes.
Respect?
Yeah,
like it?
really good
Does the
bet.
Lucian ban come in as well?
Oh, I'm not sure. We'll have to see.
Interesting they don't just ban the Lucian, you would think as well. Because
might.
that sort of just kills 2 birds with 1 stone.
We've only seen 1 ban. They might still ban it.
But they could just ban the Lucian. I mean, is Nami good without Lucian? That's what you got to ask yourself.
Probably not.
Is Lucian good without
I don't think
Nami?
so.
That's
Yeah,
more the
I mean,
question.
we
and
saw
we
that
can
last
see that
game, right?
it is.
Yeah, we saw that last game.
But it's a Kayn and the Yone ban, the two classics.
Very standard.
Yeah, against the jungle mid.
Also, we have our predictions set up for this game, so if you want to go quickly spend your points and gamble, you can.
They obviously
gamble
thought
away.
the Blitzcrank was more important than the Lucian.
Yeah,
So they banned that, and they banned the Shen again, which
and
is a solid pick.
I mean, just an analysis of the bot lane here. Golfo Bandit cool. He's an aggressive support player. I would have just banned out the Lucian. He doesn't want to play Nami. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like the Chanters.
And they've got the Tom Kench. Boom.
Tom Kent.
Malphite. Over there. That one.
Down here.
Malphite Jarvan. Good combo.
Yeah.
It's the
Ooh.
double.
A lot of dive going on.
Kindred as
Oh,
well.
I like that. That's how you stop
Would that
dive,
be
as
a-
long as you don't get one shot and killed instantly.
Now, would that be a Lissandra pick in the mid lane?
Oh, that is
Yeah,
true.
it is a Lissandra.
Okay,
Wow,
Mr.
are you
Prophet.
so
I didn't see
smart?
it. Yeah,
So
yeah,
smart.
yeah. So, yeah.
And there's Kennen.
Oh, this is the J4 Kennen thing that they were talking about.
Interesting.
Yes, that was
but
the
an
secret
interesting answer. Kindred, that's how you stop getting one shot.
That is true.
It's easy as that.
Oh, we see the Vi ban.
The Vi ban, interesting ban here.
Quite
Yeah, as in
unusual.
it was banned before the Kindred was picked, I'm
Yep.
sure. Unless they were really scared of the Vi support or something like that.
Why is the Vi ban? Is that an accident?
No, as in they did pro draft. So
Yeah,
they
but
didn't-
why they ban the Vi?
Because Luke plays Vi and Luke played Vi and Gragas yesterday.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, and there was the
Oh,
Lucian
it's not
ban.
in order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they banned Lucian and Lulu.
We've got a lot of different continuities over here. It's probably more confusing than the Avengers timeline. Would say that.
I didn't think it was that confusing. You know, in Black Widow was still alive, so it was before the Endgame movie. So I didn't think it was that. Did you have trouble understanding that, Sean? That wasn't part of the afterlife.
I had a lot of. I understood easy.
That was part
easily.
of the
Never-
current life.
They've even had people who say I didn't understand it. They're lying to you. Okay, they're lying. Oh, we have Thresh picked here for the Hobbitses.
And Jinx.
That's an interesting.
Scaling
Rinma
bot
opting
lanes.
for something a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more playmaking. Rinma has been on similar picks before, but does usually like the Enchanter. So I like this mix up here. Respect, as we do have the Braum as well on the other side for the support picks. Very spicy bot lane we've got going on here. Braum is actually an answer to the Thresh. You can just run down the Thresh, especially with the Jarvan. He can't really do much. He's quite immobile. So interesting to see if they can abuse that in the bot lane.
Yeah. I think both team comps are actually pretty solid. In all honesty. I can say a lot about the top matchup. Tahm Kench demolishes Malphite.
Oh.
That is Malphite's pretty much his worst matchup.
Really?
Yeah, Silas is good, but I think Tahm Kench is actually better. You just make
Whoa.
Malphite really useless in lane because of your E sustain. You take second wind, Doran's shield, and then every time Malphite Qs you, you heal more health than the Q did to you.
Interesting.
So that is a really, really good pick for Thicknork.
Okay, so yeah, Thicknork, another Tahm Kench player. Everyone's loving the Tahm Kench recently.
Yeah,
Especially-
including myself.
Especially you, boy.
Yep.
Tahm Kench is messed up, as the professionals would say.
Dirty little frog up in the top lane. And
It's
he's
a
gonna
catfish.
Why did I
Why
say
are you
dog?
calling it a
I was
Does
just
that
thinking
look like
dog.
a frog to you?
Look, I just had in my mind, dog is Tahm Kench. After last week, when he just destroyed everyone on Tahm Kench, I've just associated the two. Dog, Tahm Kench, Bada Bing, solo kill, EA West, Barbus. That's the connection. That's the train of thought right there.
Okay, nice. We can ask our resident D2 jungler, Alex, who wins out of Kindred and Jarvan?
Kindred of Jarvan?
Yeah.
If Jarvan misses EQ, Jarvan never win.
Okay, so essentially, he is a resident first team jungler is saying that Jarvan must play perfectly to beat Kindred.
Interesting. You heard it here first.
Yeah. And Lissandra into Kennen, you just ult the Kennen. Simple as that. And we're all staring off in the distance.
We are staring off in the distance. Look at our majestic stairs there as we stare to our...
We're staring at
We're looking at our
LT2
faithful jungler.
Yeah.
Please, Alex, give us a crumb of your jungle knowledge,
We're
sir.
really good ventriloquist. We're still looking there. And what do you guys think?
Alex is now taking a picture. He's in love with this.
Oh, it's working.
Oh, we're back.
Okay.
Back in action.
What do you guys think about the bot lane?
The bot lane, yeah.
What do you think of the mid lane matchup?
Oh, the mid lane matchup? I mean, that's going to be Lissandra very happy for days in the early game.
Do you think so?
I mean, Kennen is going to have some troubles trying to kill Lissandra unless Kennen can run the Lissandra down in a long lane. But even then, still, that relies on the Lissandra using her E recklessly. And I think that's probably not going to happen too often.
I think,
not.
I mean, Kennen won't die.
Yeah, Kennen probably won't die.
Unless he loses all of his health.
Unless he loses all of his health, he probably will die.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very insightful, Blake. Thank you.
This is why I'm a caster. What about the bot lane?
Yeah, I think that's going to be just like a pushing favor in favor of Lissandra. Lissandra's going to push that thing in, yeet out of there, and then the bot lane, that's where the action is going to happen. If Lissandra can get that push happening, rotate down to the bottom lane and set up this Jinx Thresh combo. So we'll have to see.
All right, so predictions.
Predictions.
I'll go first this time.
Yep.
I think the Hobbitses has got this one. Their draft so much better in the top side. I think as long as Kevin doesn't get a weird double kill early on Vayne, he's not going to get his +2 kills, 75% win rate. I think it's going to be a struggle street for Goldfall Bandits.
That's true. And yeah, I think the Hobbits has got this as well. I really like the answers in the draft. The Kindred and Lissandra, very good answers. Oh, we see the Predator. That is a fresh pick. Fresh pick, solo queue. You play some control mage, like for some reason you take Predator now, and it works. It just works.
Orianna?
As Orianna, you may get pinged a couple of times, you may get flamed, but try it out.
Yeah, maybe.
Try it out.
Well,
okay.
I think that I have faith in Zonginez Kennen. Because I've seen it a few times, and it does.
So which team is that?
Oh, Goldfall Bandits.
Yeah,
Goldfall Bandits.
okay.
There you go.
There we go. All right.
I think the J4 Kennen combo could be quite strong if they do play it well.
Oh. We are going to move forward to our advanced caster seats here.
Doesn't reach. Oh my god. I'm just going to sit back here.
So we've moved forward, we've advanced, we have even better vision here, as we have Deflex saying, Sean, remember to study for Civil 3141. Thank you, Jackson. I shall, in between these games, I've got the notes here, walking away between Twitch chat. If you want to give me a couple of notes on Twitch chat, feel free. And we have Zekin. Yeah, I'm going Hobbits.
Zelkin.
Oh, Sean, that T1 jacket, too much heat. True that, Tommy. I'm looking at fire over here. Hobbitses, Hobbitses, Hobbitses. We got a lot of Hobbitses fans in the chat right now. Yeah. As Reachellin also said something interesting about Blake. We won't read that one out. It doesn't come up there, but we don't need to worry about that. No, okay. But yeah, we do have here quite a stale level 1. Not as spicy as the last one.
Not super stale because we've got the Vayne and Braum just waiting in that bottom brush.
That is true.
Bush.
Interesting
so
stuff.
See.
On the top side, we also have Thicknock waiting on the Tom Kench, but probably won't be able to cheese too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, this will be huge. This could decide the level 1 here. As Critsendo does get tagged, but not going to be able to get stunned, you would imagine. Yep, doesn't get stunned. That's really good for the side of Critsendo and Rinmar there.
Trade actually doesn't end up going that bad for them.
Yeah, really, really good.
All right.
Does get tagged again. They're going to get level 2 here. It's going to be an advantage. Unless Critsendo is able to use some of those Jinx rockets to push the wave a little bit.
Yeah. I'm going to crack open a
cold
Bull
one.
To get some energy.
And they do get level 2 here in the end. Unfortunately, you got to bear with us. League client is a terrible client, so it does pause every once in a while.
Oh, Thresh got level 2.
Thresh
but
did.
Jinx did not.
Oh, that's interesting. Wonder what happened there. You tried playing quite aggressive on this Vayne here, looking for chip damage every time he can get some. Go for Bandit cool, playing the bodyguard.
And this is a pretty boring bot lane, but we can only imagine how boring the other lanes are.
Yeah,
if this is the one it's focusing on.
This is definitely a lot more calmer than what we saw last game when we had Fizz and the likes. So a bit more of a slower game we're going to expect here, you would imagine.
Yeah, they've put away their tanks and they've got the tractors out.
The tractors are, and then the farms coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you guys think wins 2v2 for mid jungle?
Yeah, I mean,
mid jungle.
Like our resident pro jungler was saying, it does seem like if the Jarvan misses his EQ combo, you got to imagine Skywalker B is going to be able to kite it out pretty easily. So I would give it in favor of Kindred, but I think it really depends. I think Jarvan with the setup, as long as he gets that combo, always going to be winning it. Oh, and Rinmar, they are going for that setup that I was talking about before.
That was a really good
but really
lantern.
well played by Rinmar. Yeah, peeling out of there.
So the top lane matchup, not much have been shown by.
Oh, nice
never
hook
mind.
there. Getting some chip damage, but the Braum shield makes you pretty much invincible.
Much like the lane itself, the matchup doesn't seem very important because there's always other stuff happening.
This is true.
But
as we see 10CS lead up in the top lane.
Exactly. It's pretty rough for Malphite.
Ooh,
oh, and
nice
another hook. Just as I'm trying to talk about something I'm actually informed on, something I'm knowledgeable on.
Rinmar just hitting these hooks every day.
I think, okay. They're not going to go for another hook yet, are they? Tahm Kench? Yes. Nice. I like that. That big old catfish. Nice whiskers. Big long tongue. What's not to love?
Frog.
True.
Not a frog.
It's not a frog.
Big frog. Our big Pepe. The big Pepe of the top lane.
Oh,
very aggressive. Huge poke. Very, very nice. This is going to be a kill here. And this is another 2v2 kill.
Yay!
Oh! Rinmar is just typing subdiff in the chat right now. There was so much flame coming in from G4 Bandit Cool. I'm going to reiterate, he thought he was just too good.
Our live audience is not making enough sound.
What?
Yeah! Thank you.
But yeah, we do see Rinmar and Crescendo making a statement here in the early game. As you tried. That's true. Yeah, we've got some commentary. They did win the early game last game as well, 2v2.
Darius, speak louder. I want to copy what you're saying. That sounds really smart.
We've got commentary from the back. Jinx Thresh favored, he's reported in.
So it sounds like all the lanes are pretty favored towards the Hobbitses.
Yeah, opposite of what we saw last game, which is interesting. Nice adaptation from the draft of the Hobbitses. Nice to see.
And Thicknork has the most CS on his team.
Oh,
nice.
Thicknork.
For a short while.
Oh, mid lane just took over. 43, it's paired. 44. We've got Lithium Lead winning the trade. Do we see a comeback from the Toad in the top lane?
Stop calling him
44 to 45.
Any sort of amphibian.
What?
But there's
That's
a
what
big
he
CS
is.
lead, and he's got a really nice
look at that
wave position
huge,
here.
juicy wave. No one to dive the top lane either. Plus, you don't want to really be diving that little Toad up in the top lane. Little cheeky frog. But Jarvan, a lot less proactivity in the early game than last game. Can't really do too much, especially when you have losing lanes.
Yeah. I think this game really depends on how Kennen uses his ult.
Yep.
And how he gets the TP flank off. Maybe like in the early game as well, because like nothing's really happening right now.
Yep.
If they can force a fight at 6 or something like that, I think that'll be a way to start up the game.
Yeah, I definitely think for Bandits, they come a lot more online once they hit level 6.
Rinmar is hitting all of these hooks.
Yeah, Rinmar's got the Heat Seeker active.
100% hook accuracy.
True that. Oh, we see Lithium Lead showing how Predator's
He's
meant
level
to be used
6.
here. Oh, G4
the
Bandit
Braum
cool.
shield.
The Braum Shield blocks the E.
Blocking the Lysandra
Didn't actually
buff.
realize it worked like that. Oh, the hook comes out. Another hook. Gets a double play.
Nice engage.
Rinmar popping off here with Lithium Lead, and they're showing some nice work here. Some early game proactivity.
A late TP, but he hit the Q.
He hit
So
the Q.
he's in his head now.
He is in his head.
Now
He's looking away.
Zongonator doesn't know. He doesn't know which bush he's going to look in and find the Tahm Kench anymore.
The Tahm Kench is going to come up out of the water, out of the depths, and he won't even know what's happening. He's going to think, I don't want to get licked again. Stop. This dirty little toad's licking me.
Who is Zelkin?
Zelkin
is... I appreciate
Blake
that.
is good and sexy. Hey.
Thanks, Zelkin.
Big pog in the chat.
Yeah.
Multitasking at its best. Hey, you heard it here first, Jess Guy.
What was the multitasking that we were doing?
I'm
Or someone else was doing?
studying while I'm doing this. In my head. I've got fluid dynamics going on in the back of my brain. I'm like a computer that breaks a couple of times every once in a while. But we do see
Great computer.
G4 Bandit Core with the patented roams up into the top lane. Get some wards down for the Herald. Skywalker B, has he reset? Not too sure.
Is this going to be
Won't
a Flame Horizon in the top lane?
Oh,
100 CS
35
lead.
CS
Will
up.
we find that this game?
We'll
I will do a
see.
shoot. No, I'm not going to do a shoot if we get a Flame Horizon. That's not enough. So what do you think the junglers should be doing? They haven't really been influencing the map too much yet.
Yeah, I mean, Skywalker B is very happy. As Kindred, you just want to be farming away. Jarvan, on the other hand, not so happy. You definitely want to be getting more of an advantage early game, or you're going to fall behind. As they've got a little mission going on here.
Seems like they know where he is.
They do. They've got some heat-seeking tracking going on. Rinmar's hook's probably detecting where they're going to land next. As Skywalker B is coming in for the invade, I don't think there's a mark on there, but is going to get that stolen away nonetheless. As Lysandre's here, he didn't expect it. The Lysandra Predator comes in, and there's nice flash from Skywalker B, but he doesn't press R. What's going on here? It's all falling apart. And Zongonator's also seen them coming. He's going to get the kill, and this has gone from bad to worse.
Yep.
Really, really bad here. Unfortunately, everyone's going to fall down, and yeah, that is horrific for
that's
the side of
+2 kills
Hobbitses.
for Kevin as well.
Yeah.
And it's also evening the game out again.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's 4.
Yeah, even Gold now. Nice collapse there from the side of Gold4 Bandits. All coming together. Really nice work. Dog using his TP nicely to get in that fight.
Yeah, it was a good ult, even though Kindred flashed out of the way.
Yeah.
Still hit the other 2, I'm pretty sure.
Probably a bit too many inputs going on there. Had to flash and then didn't opt to ult.
Okay, Kindred still has ult, so
Kindred
this
does
is
have
dangerous.
Ult. But there's got 3 people here. If the Lysandra passive can get off, maybe they can get the kills, but it's looking a bit dire here at the moment, and they are going to fall down. Opt for the 3v2, and they pay their price for it. We do have Thick
Bolo
Solo
in the top
Bolo
lane.
in the top lane. Rinmar going for the play here, but you tried.
Kev diff? Do we have any Kev diffs?
It is a
chat?
2v1.
he got hit by the...
the traps
my
get him
gosh.
and lock him down.
Jinx has got ult, so this is...
Does
the
Jinx
ult
get
hit?
the ult? No, just misses. A nice attempt. You tried there, dodging all the hooks. Got the fancy feet on. And Thicknote coming in. He sees a low health
I
Jarvan.
don't think Ripjar can take this,
Yeah.
but maybe Thicknote can.
Thicknote
Oh,
comes in
never
for the
mind.
little steal.
No,
maybe
don't go for this.
Zongonator coming in. Doesn't have his ult, but
He can probably kill them both.
we'll have to see.
I think he kills them
He's going
both.
for it. Oh, he gets the stun down. The smite comes
the
through,
smite
and he
comes.
does secure the Herald as well.
Oh,
But that's a
this is
kill
so
there.
big.
Skywalker B going to get donated that kill. Might go in for the second one. He's got
Yeah,
the shutdown.
Thicknote, top
kill.
And I think, did the mark go over there? I think the mark may have just gone over before he died. And that's pretty huge. Another trade back. A big
2
back
kills
and forth happening here.
and 1 shutdown onto Skywalker B on the Kindred, a scaling monster.
But in the background here, we haven't noticed, but you tried silently on 4 kills. He's pretty far ahead. And if anything, if last game was any indication, that is his comfort zone.
Yeah. Well, if we look at the kill distribution, using a statistics word, we've got kills across the board for the Hobbitses, but all the kills are concentrated on the Cannon and Vayne for Gold4 Bandits. So they've got the kills on the carries, which is what you want, but one more death for either of them. That could spell a bit of danger.
This is true. 200 gold shut down at the moment. On you tried. Kevin is a big fan of playing aggressive.
Zongonator might be
in a
caught
bit
out
of
here.
trouble.
Zongonator, he gets ulted. He's going to get CC rooted for 10 million years, as is the nature of Lysandra. Does try to get out, but that's going to be Crescendo getting a kill there, evening the kill difference in the bot lane to 2. But that is the bot lane tower probably going to fall down, as there's the Herald going to be used by Jarvan, you would imagine.
Yep.
But they opt not to do it, and this could be a collapse coming down if they choose to go after the dragon, as there's only 3 people here, no TP available, but Zongonator is up in 8 seconds. They are collapsing right now. Zongonator up in 3 seconds. Doesn't have the ult on Kennen. G4 Bandit Cool is got a little silent trap, but they get ulted. They get one shot by the Tom Kench combo and Lissandra there, and it seems like everybody's going to fall down here. And it's just the TP to his death for Zongonator. He doesn't even get the kill in the end, and that's a beautiful shutdown. A little bit of an overextend there from Gold4 Bandits. Nicely played.
Yeah, well, that could not have gone any worse for the Gold4 Bandits.
Yeah.
They, Jarvan spawned the Rift Child a bit early, so they didn't even get the tower. They didn't get first tower gold. They didn't have Kennen ult. They didn't. I mean,
I think they were thinking this was a trap. They could kill with Kennen, but he didn't have ult. Maybe there was a lack of communication. Yeah, not sure, but they laid the CC2 cleanly, and nice little play. Yeah, nice little comeback. You see the marker spawn on the camp that's literally killed as it spawns. Unlucky for Kindred. As Blake lets out a little spit of spit and enjoyment. As we see... Oh, I saw Skywalker be AFK there for a little bit. Just chilling. He was just chilling on his way back to the jungle. But Rinmar trying to dissuade the Kennen from pushing up any further here.
Ooh, I like the rhyme that Caleb Babe T4 wipe the floor. Hey, he's brought it back. I was saying last time you say that, and Gold4 Bandit's probably going to win the whole thing. But they also got wiped on the floor.
That is
in that previous fight. And Chess Guy is very supportive of the Hobbitses.
The Hobbitses is channeling this
I appreciate the loyalty.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a nice hook under the Braum.
The thresholds don't miss. I would think this is
how is he not dead?
The flash comes in and they get the kill. And that might be U-Tried coming down. The Lissandra ult does go down and it finishes off. Lissandra is going to go down for it in the end, but Ripjar is also going to go down, and Skywalker B gets saved by the heal from his ADC. Critsendo says, "Thank you for the kills. I'm going to keep you alive for the payments." And yeah, that's looking really good for the Hobbitses. Yeah, we've got some commentary in the back about the team comp, and it's true. It is really, really nice draft. Oh god, okay, I just heard that the viewers had some hands in the draft. Oh god. Well, it seems like there's been a hand from the viewers. Some tampering here. But yeah, looking at this now, I feel there's Lissandra. What's your goal here, Richard, as a mid laner? What's your plan for these team comps from here on out?
Well, look, Darius Soy is a big fan of the Kindred Lissandra combo. He told Jackson and I to draft it as well.
Yeah.
But,
and you guys lost?
No, yeah.
I think...
Well, he doesn't know how to play Kindred
Wait,
either.
no, Tom just wins these!
Tom Kench
Tom
going
Kench
for the
wins
2v1
these.
once more. That's a little gobble. He's munching away. He's going for breakfast here. Dog is going to fall down. And Thicknork is making a statement here.
Blake, that was a bit sus.
You tried. It's going to fall down here. Critsendo gets the crit in the end. Rinmar looking to take MVP for this game single-handedly. Sets up the double kill for Critsendo. Juicy stuff coming in from the bot lane here. 2v2s all around. This bot lane, U-Tried and G4 Bandit said wouldn't even be close. It would be easy bot gap here. And Critsendo and Rinmar saying no thank you.
Well, no, they're agreeing, but it's saying for them.
True that. Bada bing, bada boom.
So,
hey, that's not what Clint said.
No, because Braum E will always take the hook.
We see Ripjar.
Predator Lissandra.
Yeah, Predator Lissandra running down the enemy jungle.
Predator Lissandra?
Yeah, I told him to take it.
A bit of flame coming from Soy.
Look at his Everfrost and his Predator. It's literally going...
Ew, that's true. His Everfrost is already back up and his Predator's halfway back up.
Yeah, thank you.
We've got Super Drafted in the back, claiming the win here.
Yeah, wait, who didn't ban... yeah. Darius,
yeah, we've got
Darius, who didn't ban Talon against Ian, which lost us the series?
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, nice one.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, Vayne started as 4-0 and has completely lost that lead.
4-0 to 4-3. That's some perks called
So
right there.
So in the first game, they were behind a few kills, 25% for Kevin.
Yeah.
And now he's in ahead, 75%.
That's true.
So he's just doing the Kev Diff thing, the right thing to do.
But if we
the
look, we do
inverse.
see the CS per minute is still in favor of Songinator and Utried, which is interesting to note. Lithium led in third, followed by Thicknock. So
Thicknock.
we do see, at least in the CS numbers, they are quite ahead. But the goal difference is saying differently. That is almost a 10k goal difference there. And if you know League of Legends, you know that is a bit of a death sentence right there.
I can't hear you, Darius. I'm casting well, thank you.
Vayne item build.
Vayne item build. We see Immortal Shield Bow opting in for the Vayne.
Phantom Dancer, yeah, that is.
The chat, the live commentary is not a big fan of the Vayne build, perhaps. But yeah, we do see the Runar's Hurricane coming in for the Jinx as well. Going to do a lot of work in these team fights.
Chess Guy said, "Is it frog? Is it a plan?" No,
it's
a catfish. I'm not quite sure what plan.
What the plan is.
I assume he meant plane. But yeah, it's a hefty catfish.
That is a big old catfish right there.
With legs.
A big old kitty cat.
Do catfish have legs? I don't think they do.
This one does.
Yeah.
Do catfish have... Wait, did you start really?
I don't know if they have legs. Like as in outside Summoner's Rift.
Sorry?
It's a fish.
Yeah, but it's like an axolotl is a fish, but it has legs.
No, an axolotl can evolve into a catfish.
Oh, Pokemon evolution. You heard it here first.
Sure.
Axel bottle, whatever it's called, can evolve into a
axolotl.
catfish.
No,
it's those cute little
but
animals
I think
with the things.
Whiskers.
No, it's like that.
It doesn't look very cute the way you
I'll
describe
Google
it.
it. I'll Google it.
But I'm not an axolotl, so I can't
It's like an
look
ocelot from Minecraft.
I don't.
Can axolotls transform?
Are axolotls real life Digimon?
UQLoL Club
You heard it here first.
They love the casting.
I love this casting. B-Jagger Diff. Thank you very much.
They can evolve into a salamander.
Whoa, we've got real life Pokemon here.
Oh my god.
Did they copyright this?
Spent too long
Not
at
sure.
Chernobyl.
Spent too long in Chernobyl.
Oh,
yeah, that's
okay.
true. Axolotl.
Here we go.
You've got evolved from radiation.
Vayne does do a little bit more damage than Jarvan.
Thick knock.
Oh,
The nice ult cancel, but that's a big old shield. He's waiting for that one. Thick
there's no
knock
getting
is
out
going
of
to
here.
fall down, unfortunately. Oh, he didn't
this
have
is
the
big.
flash. I didn't
Goes
see.
in
The
for
Rinmar gets the hook. But Skywalker is still going to have the ult. He gets it down. Perfect timing. Utried is chilling in the backline. The threshold goes far, but that's a Lissandra come in and one-shotting everyone. And Critseno gets the kills in the
Is this gonna
backline.
be penta?
This might be a pentakill. We're going to have to do a shoey. Please don't get a pentakill. Oh, stolen! And Lithium Lead says, I don't want you guys to get moldy-ass drinks in your shoes.
Moldy drinks in
I
the
mean
shoe.
moldy shoes with your
Drinks
drinks.
in the moldy shoes.
Drinks in the moldy shoes. The drinks aren't moldy. They're given to us by Red Bull.
This
Thank you
just
very
in,
much, Red Bull.
folks. Our president doesn't wash his feet.
I wash my feet. Sometimes I don't wear socks when I use my shoes and it gets moldy. That's what I heard. I haven't seen any
Adds
mold.
a nice cheese flavor.
That is true. That is true. I'm a big fan of cheese. I'm a big fan of cheese.
So I've got a 10k gold difference.
10k goal difference. That is execution status right there.
I think it's been 10k since the quadra kill.
That was
down the
some
bot lane.
funky auto attack cancelling.
Yeah. He was clapping. He was clapping at the enemy team in dismay at how well they've been playing. As we see, the side of G4 Bandicool is trying to get some control back here of the bot side river. Skywalker B is waiting lying in trap as he is trying to take down G4 Bandicool, but that Braum is super tanky and is going to get out of there. But we do see control of the Dragon Pit is conceded over to the side of G4 Bandicool, and they get the turret down with this Rift Herald. We'll have to see whether they can enter back into this river pit, as Critsendo is walking up a little bit far, but they're all bunching up. You're going to imagine this Lysandra might come in here with Predator and just one-shot everyone once more.
Yeah, they've got to be here, though, because there's Dragon Soul, Ocean Soul coming up in under a minute.
And if you see in the backside, Thicknork is coming in. Looks like there's a potential collapse here as Rimar gets the hook, but they don't opt to pull the trigger. The Predator is pulled, and the Predator is pushing everyone away. G4 Bandit Cool have been pushed away from the river, and now they're not going to have any good entrances here. As the hook comes down, nice layering of the CC. Everyone is walking a little bit forward. Dog misses the ulti, goes for it on Critsendo. Knows he doesn't have flash, but this is not looking good. Lysandra comes into the back line, and Kennen uses his ult, but doesn't get much for it. As Lysandra in the back is going to kill everyone else, and Thicknork gets the triple kill. G4 Bandit Cool is going to maybe fall down here, as the Catfish wants some more dinner. He actually wants dessert. He's had his dinner, and he's still a little bit hungry.
Okay, we're going to see. How long is this going to last?
G4 Bandit Cool
not very long. He is dead.
Slap. And bada bing, bada boom. Thicknork gets the lick to kill.
Nice. Tongue Lash.
And you saw the only one that survived there was Utried. Had to piece out of that fight because it was pretty disastrous for a Vayne to play into. Nice control there from the side of Hobbitses, pushing back and forth, playing a push and pull there with their comp, getting them into a good position to finally pull the trigger. And you're gotta have to think this is pretty hard for them to come back into.
Yeah, well, there's Baron up now. They've got Ocean Soul. I'm thinking just everyone run straight to Baron, do it, end the game within 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Boom, done. There you go, 1-1. Blake, right, with 2 predictions. Sean with 1. And Richard with a classy 0 out of 2.
Oh, who'd you predict this game? Goal 4. R.I.P.
But it's still, it's not quite over yet. Well, it's still very possible.
Skull could be.
Look, I had faith in the J4 Kennen combo.
Yeah, well,
it is a good combo on its own, I think, but the answer is just too clean. The Kindred is just beautiful.
Yeah, it's earlier in the game. Yeah, there's a chance, but they've just scaled way too much now.
And once more, they have got control of this Baron area. This is the perfect idea. If they're going to win this game, they need to get a pick like this, where they're playing around vision and they force the team to come to them. But we do see that the Hobbitses once more is playing around it too well. They're not going to be rushing in and dying, running into a Kennen. They're going to be playing it patiently, which is smart. But they do concede mid control here, and that means they're going to have Baron control. But that means that for Goal 4 Bandits, they can maybe get a turret here. But with no wave, they aren't going to be able to get too much done. And they don't opt for the Baron, though. That is Lysandra coming in, gets the ult onto Kevin. You tried, but he gets the cleanse off. And there's a huge knock-up from Dog, I think, there in the back line. But Critsendo free hitting, gets a huge ult off, and that's going to be the Jinx ripping through the enemy team. Utried is trying to do his best, but it's all him versus the world. And he gets a double kill, but can't get anything else from it. And they're going to look for the end here.
In all honesty, Kevin on Vayne played that pretty well. He got the Lysandra really low. Got the ult and the Zhonya's from her.
Wasn't a Captain Jack cleanse, but it was pretty close.
Yeah, it was really close. And the Kindred left her own ult and died immediately because of it. So good work from Kevin there. But you can see everyone else is full health. It's just, they're so strong. 13k gold ahead now.
Yep. That Critsendo is doing deeps.
Very much so. Tongue beats rock. That's right, Killer Babe Way.
Tongue beats rock.
I'm gonna say that's their name now. Calababeway.
Calababeway.
It's like Beyblade, but Beyblade. Calababeway. Well played. That's true.
Well played. Sir Cheska. I agree. As they are most likely going to go for the Baron here.
I would like them to do Baron quickly.
Yeah, you would have thought that they would have gone for the Baron before, but they opted to take the inhibitor and then resets, taking a bit more of a patient play. But you'd think they return back to the Baron now once the resets come in. Grab mid-control, walk through. They do have some decent vision.
Calababwe. Why are you crying, Calababwe?
Guys, please, I'm actually crying. Don't cry.
Don't cry. Your team's winning. Wait, no, never mind. That's chess guy. Never mind. Your team's losing. That's right, Calababwe. Oh, okay. I got it now. I got it.
We got it. All right. That might be telling, as we do see one of the players
still playing the game.
Still playing the game.
Yeah, the game is going for a
Rinmar
long time now.
Is walking with the team to get control of this area. Please don't answer that question.
Okay, maybe
we
they'll go in Baron now.
We have got,
maybe they'll just
Baron
wait in the
control
bush
here.
for another minute.
That is true. They could do that. Setting up a trap here. They do have good vision control around this area, but they opt to move away. They want to get control of mid-wave again before they opt for the Baron. It does seem like Gold 4 Bandit Cool's pushing through. Have to see if Dog can get a lethal ult here.
Yeah, it's still possible. You know, a big 5-man ult, kill the Jinx straight away.
It's true.
It's not entirely over.
The Jinx has a GA now, so it's kind of hard to do that.
That is true. There is a GA.
No,
He tried trying his best. The Predator comes out. That's Lysandra up on the top side of the screen.
Look at the damage that
Zominator nearly one-shot Skywalker B. Skywalker B holds
He didn't
the
even
line.
use his ult.
Doesn't
He doesn't want to blow it because Kindred has ult as well.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. As in, he did that much damage without his ult.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, he's close. Maybe he could have even killed when he was Sunday if he ults, but...
I think they should have forced the fight there, though. Like, if they forced the fight, then... You know, it's a 4v5 right there. Even if they tower
let's see. I think Thick North is going to take so much damage
early, but that's Lysandra going to be getting in the middle of
he's
everyone.
taking so much damage.
And that is Exhaust coming down. No cleanse for you, Tried. He does kill the Lysandra, and this is going well for Gold 4 Bandit Cool, but Zongonator falls down immediately. Thick Nork on the front. Dog is unfortunately going to fall down. Rinmar leading the charge, and unfortunately once more it's you, Tried, is the last man standing, and that is a TP that looks like they're going to end the game. They say screw
without taking Baron.
Yeah. We can finish this off.
For the Baron. There's death time
Don't need the Baron.
Unfortunately, Vayne does not have the wave clear necessary to dissuade this push.
We don't know that. She could kill them and then clear the wave.
That is
true.
That is
1v3.
true. 1v9 double lift montage moment play.
I believe in Kevin.
He does
Kevin,
a lot of damage.
you win this, right? Yeah,
He won
okay.
this.
He's telling me he
We've got
wins this and then wins the game straight
He's
away.
about to turn it all around.
Do we have any
despite
Kev
the
diffs in chat?
20k Kev diffs, please. Save him. Unfortunately, it is Hobbitses that take the win despite you tried's best efforts, and nicely played by the Hobbitses. Coming back, turning it around, as we are going to move back into our super caster desk here. Sorry if you heard that in the background. But yeah, well played by the Hobbitses there to... So they do come around, turn it around after the first game, and that's going to be a Hobbitses victory right there.
Yeah.
Well played. What do you guys think?
Well, it's completely. I agree with Calabubwe here. He said Kevin diff. Yeah. That was smart.
Haven't seen that one before.
We should mod this guy.
We need to patent that quickly.
Mod this
Copy
man.
Mod immediately. That's
Mod
it.
the person. Yes.
Any alteration of Kev diff, instant mod. But yeah. Well played. I like the draft adaptations after game one.
Yeah.
They go for a much more aggressive draft and well thought out draft as well. But we have heard that there was some play in it from the spectators. We'll have to do some investigation, some thorough investigation there. But yeah, in the meantime, we're going to take a little bit of a break and we'll be back soon for game 3.
Time can show P.
And we're back here with the UQ Rumble. Faker up in the top lane in my head. That's me. I'm Faker.
That was a great start. Faker in the top lane. That's excellent.
We are on to game 3. We have a 1-1 series so far. Pretty close. Very back and forth. And look, I mean, it's hard to tell which way it's going to go so far. What are you guys thinking?
We'll have to look at draft.
I heard a Yone ban.
Yone ban?
No, that was a Kane.
Yeah, it's Kane ban.
That's
Kane
not
ban.
good for my casting career. I don't know.
No.
Sounds. This will be a Yone ban though.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
Look, why?
Maybe.
I don't get why they keep banning the Nami, where they can just ban the Lucian.
It is interesting. It did work last game, but the thing is also that Lucian is not that great on his own. So maybe that's why they're opting into not banning it, because they don't really mind it getting picked. But we saw in game 1, it did pop off.
Lucian Blitz?
Lucian Blitz. That's as aggressive as it gets.
That's a new ban. They banned Israel. That hasn't happened so far this series.
That is an interesting ban. A great weak side ban.
Oh,
and
the prediction has been set up.
Yep, true. If you want to predict away, use those UQLoL points, but use them wisely, as they're very precious commodities.
So they ended up banning the... they actually didn't end up banning the Shen. That's who they replaced it with. So the Ezreal with. So they've picked the Shen. They've picked Hecarim as well. That's a good combo. The Hecarim ult with the Shen ult on top.
Yeah. Delivery service.
Exactly.
It's a better delivery service than UPS. So we also see Cho'Gath picked there against the Shen. What was a blind pick? How does the Cho'Gath versus Shen matchup go?
I think Shen wins. I don't play either of those champions. They're both really
too tanky for you.
Yeah, they're too much tanks. You know, Tahm Kench, he does a lot of damage. Well, so does Shen, and so does Cho'Gath.
I mean, according to Darius, Shen counters Tahm.
Oh yeah, no.
Shen beats Tahm.
So here's the interesting thing about Cho'Gath. He's really strong because he's got a Camille Q on his R button.
That is true.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's really strong in that respect.
Might even say he's more broken than Camille, I guess.
Yeah, no, he's messed up. Cho'Gath, broken champion. Shen's also a broken champion, so...
True that.
There's...
Interestingly, we see the Vi band once more. A lot of priority on this Vi band, which is surprising to me. He said he played Vi and he's sticking to his word, I guess.
I'm already calling the winner. I already know who's going to win this game.
Who do you reckon?
It's obvious. It's going to be the Hobbitses. They've got Kayle and Shen and Morgana for a Jinx against a Lucian.
They have quite an Exodia comp.
Yeah, there is just so much protection for this Jinx. And seeing how much the Jinx popped off last game, if anything close to that happens again, it's all over. Yeah. So in the early game, the Gold 4 Bandits need to make 100% sure they don't make any weird TP plays bot and just give Jinx like 3 kills.
And I think the Vladimir pick is a bit weird, honestly.
Yeah, it is a bit weird. Doesn't really fit with the rest of the theme of the comp, especially because their answer could have been a lot of early game strength into what's a really late game scaling comp. But they opt for the Vladimir in the mid lane, which doesn't really work well with the rest of the comp. It's not as it does have a bit of dive, I guess, but yeah, it's not going to be having that early game strength to shut down the likes of the Kayle and the Jinx. But we'll have to see how it goes. We have got an answer to the Thresh picked away from Rimo, who had a great performance in the last game with the Morgana, which I like to see. It is a bit of a testing of the skill of a support. Playing Morgana into Thresh, you got to test those reflexes. Make sure you're putting your Black Shield onto the right person.
Yep.
I know in my times, I've suffered a couple of missing pings, perhaps trying to play that matchup. Sometimes the Black Shields go astray. Sometimes it happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I mean...
happens to the best of us.
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
So we've got Crafty Kai. I know him. I've met him once, right over here in the esports room. I've met him once, in between lectures, I'm sure.
Big fan.
I think last year. Yeah, it's nice to see him. He occasionally messages me on the league client saying my current rank and then an XD after it, especially when I'm demoted, so that's very nice.
Speaking of current rank, he is D1 in Master Promos right now.
Whoa,
yes, 1-1.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
1-1.
Make sure you don't become like Kevin.
True.
Yeah. don't jinx me.
But if you do want to see the rest of those Master Promos, you can watch him stream over at bjagger98, twitch.tv/bjagger98. Type it in the chat, follow it, be ready for him to go live. Because that's going to be some spicy games up in the top lane there. If you're a top laner, that's who you want to watch.
The shout out. I don't know if that was something we could do, but thank you.
Hey, we're all about community engagement here. It's a charity.
True.
The amount of times I plugged my Twitch, plugged Richard's Twitch.
Oh, you can plug your own Twitch right now.
No.
I mean, you're like one follower.
MirOCE. M-I-R-O-C-E.
Well, and his own name, to your game.
M-I-R-O-C-E.
At Twitch, yeah. This man is almost affiliated, so go give him a follow. Go give him a watch.
You guys are
you're abusing charity stream here.
You're abusing this power. Let's stop. Let's stop with that.
But we do see Calababwe says poor Thresh.
Thresh. Yeah,
unfortunately,
it's quite hard to play it.
And Thick Nork before his game has sent a nice message. Good luck, have fun. Intense top lane incoming. So that's pretty exciting. So yeah, I think it's going to be intense top lane. I think Shen beats Cho'Gath, but then Cho'Gath just outscales him. That's kind of just how that matchup works. I think Hecarim versus Nocturne. It's kind of the same concept, except the other way around. Nocturne beats Hecarim early, just because of the fear, but then he gets really hard outscaled. Kale, Vlad, they're both really bad early.
They're both
really
scaling
good
into oblivion.
And don't forget.
So yeah, you go, Richard.
Yeah, thanks, Blake. When Nocturne ults, Shen can't ult either. So that's like cucking one of their picks.
Oh,
So,
that might have been why it was picked for
if-
that situation.
Yeah, if they plan on diving the Jinx without Shen there, they get a free burst on the Jinx. Without the Shen ult, without the Shen massive shield. And Kale can't TP either. And, a lot less heal for the Jinx in lane.
That is so true. I didn't think about that. The Shen cannot ult the Jinx.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Yes.
Shen's whole shtick is ulting the carry who's getting dove into oblivion. And if you can't do that, hey.
Yeah, so I think
She might
this
die
game
very quickly.
This game is entirely down to how the spot laning phase goes in the early game. If the Jinx falls behind, I think it's really winnable for the Gold 4 Bandits.
Very
But the issue is that if they can't make anything with the Nocturne ult denying the Shen ult, if they can't do that, kill her fast enough, and the Shen ult comes down when Jinx is low health, that's a bigger shield. They're not going to be able to kill her, and it's kind of doomed.
That's true. As we are going into our game here, we have another grouping for Gold 4 Bandits towards the bot side of the map, as it's just a fan out from Hobbitses. They're a big fan of the fanning.
Oh my god.
As the Thresh is wandering in, we'll probably be seeing a hook start here. See if he can get any unwitting prey. At the moment, it does seem like no one's really around, so they could set up a little cheeky trap.
Oh no, Jinx. Where's Jinx go? Oh, they're going to leave
wow.
before Jinx runs down the lane. Nothing was going to happen anyway. I was just getting really excited. I've had 2 Red Bulls. I'm feeling energetic.
Yep. Shout out Red Bull. Thanks for bringing these around. Pretty dangerous to have done that. Our hearts may suffer because we are going crazy tonight.
That's not... No, Red Bulls are healthy.
True that.
Yeah, they are.
so
They are.
healthy,
They're
man.
good for us.
I mean, I'm energized, to say the least.
That's right, and you've only had half of one.
I did have a Vietnamese iced coffee before 2 hours ago.
Well, Vietnamese.
Very.
Hey,
energy.
I'm cultured, no big deal.
Right, well, they're starting opposite sides of the map in the jungle.
Again.
Let me start
Third
that
time.
sentence again. They're going to start in the opposite side of the jungle again. Yep. Sure, I can give...
Our live viewer is asking for a Red Bull. Of course, you can have a Red Bull.
Sponsored by Red Bull.
Here you go. Do I want some of that? Yes, please.
As we do have, interesting to
And
see.
another.
The Hecarim will be starting top side, looking to possibly gank into the bottom side. We'll probably be letting Utride and D4 Bandit Core push into them, if so. But for the Nocturne is opting to part top side. We'll have to see. Probably won't be able to get too much done against this Shen, but maybe. We'll have to see.
Also,
we'll be able to
I
contest
do
the
want to
scuttle.
say that Ignork is kind of a bona fide master of Shen.
That is true.
I've played him a few times. He's got his Shen, and he has very nearly solo killed me early.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how this matchup goes.
It does take an unfavorable
I think he
trade
wins
here
this.
so far, but
He
yeah,
wins this,
he
yeah.
dodges the combo as well, and Dog's looking in trouble here. Thicknock gets the taunt down, and that's going to be a solo kill. He does have the flash. He's going to follow him up. He flashes, and he gets first blood.
Yay! Good job, Thicknock!
Just as V-Jagger mentioned it, the solo kill comes in.
Thicknock is king, Mr. Chess Guy. 1492.
Yep. Interesting to note, Thicknock did win the Rumble last semester as well in his team, playing the Shen. That's his patented pick, as he is able to withdraw a lot of pressure as weak side top while still putting out kill threat in the 1v1s. So something to watch going further into the series. Might have to see a ban come into it.
Yeah, well, they banned him the first 2 games, and it seems like he's making the most already of them not respecting the pick.
True that. As we do see the push come down onto Critsendo and Rinmar, we'll have to see if they freeze it, because Skywalker is pathing down here right now, but G4 Bandit Cool seems to be acknowledging this, pathing a little bit back, trying to stay safe, provide that lantern. But there is a bit of a freeze happening here, so we'll have to see if Skywalker does opt to look for a gank in that bot side. Vladimir is a little bit pushed up here in the mid lane. Yeah. looking for a potential counter gank, perhaps. As Skywalker B looking to set up for what seems to be a bot gank, but he's staying in the middle as a Hecarim because you have so much movements, but you can opt either lane really quickly, but does just path towards his topside jungle. He's going to clean up those raptors up there. But yeah, very, very quiet game. As this series has progressed, we've gotten more into the scaling as things go on, to the point where we've got Vlad and Kale in the mid lane. As the hook comes in onto Crescendo, the Black Shield doesn't get the hook nullified, but they do get a decent trade in the back end.
Yeah, and it's looking pretty much how we expected. In general, for the bot lane, the Thresh Lucian has most of the pressure, pushing them up into the tower. And I'm actually quite surprised that the Hecarim didn't opt to even try and gank bot while they were still pushed up around level 3. Because there's not really much he can do topside. So he's just probably going to reset after. Yeah, it just seems a little bit strange, the pathing, but I'm not a jungler, so...
I do think that it was because G4 Bandicoot was opting to play a bit safer, and with that Lantern he can provide a lot of safety to Utried, I guess.
That's true.
And then seems that they sort of acknowledged, they waited maybe a minute or so, and at that point if Skywalker B was still chilling around, he was probably trolling. So they waited for the trade, but we do see Skywalker B now down towards the bot side, and we'll have to see if G4 Bandicoot play it as safe as they did before, because there's a potential Hecarim gang coming in here. They have the vision on Ripjar, so they will know where the Nocturne is and isn't for this counter gang potential. But yeah, this is Resident Sleeper in the mid lane right here. Can we have some Resident Sleepers in the chat? Because I think both those mid laners are about to fall asleep.
We just point out how basic L has to
Well,
that is...
It's just a Kev diff.
Kev diff? Yep.
Yeah, sure. That's a Kev diff right there.
Utried getting the first dragon. Very nice from them. They should be getting the first 2 dragons based on the bot lane. But the quieter the game is, I think the better it is for red side. Also, you guys never made your prediction, I don't think.
That is true. Now we get to make a prediction in hindsight.
Not hindsight. No, predict what you would have. So, not Ian, Richard. What would you have predicted?
Ian.
That's the first time tonight I've called you Ian.
Well,
and it's because I know which team you were voting for.
I vote for Hobbitses.
Oh, okay. You're just following my footsteps. Yeah, what do you think, Sean?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
3 votes for the Hobbitses. What does our live studio audience think?
Yep, everyone thinks Hobbitses.
Ooh, that is brutal.
It's time for us to eat our words, I guess. Here for G4 Bandits. Look, they have got the late game scaling on their side. You would have to with this mid and bot duo.
This is dangerous.
Yeah, that's the thing. G4 Bandits doesn't. They do have some favorability, but is it enough?
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
that
Shen
is
also broken. They're all broken.
Ever since we had that incident where we had a trolling
Nocturne. Trolling Nocturne.
So
Yeah, I don't think I've played Shen since that game.
Yeah.
Who was that trolling Nocturne?
His name is SUI Soy.
Oh, big gang.
Oh, yes.
Predator
That's coming
Hecarim.
in, but that's going to be a fear. And Ripjar looking to get the kill, but isn't going to be enough. The TP comes down, and that's not going to be Thick North getting the kill. He does finish him off here. Oh, does he? G4 Bandicoot
he's got him though.
Roam here.
Okay.
That's going to provide so much value.
Wait, Vladimir managed to kill...
Yeah, Vladimir comes down, and Lithium led. Don't know what happened there, but
he altered.
Yeah,
he must have mistimed his ult.
Yeah, I guess so. As Utried comes in, and that's going to be a beautiful binding there. Critsendo's going to be able to get the kill here with Rinmar. And well played by the bot side there. Utried with the patented aggression.
Okay,
that's going to be a Jinx rocket flying up to the top lane. That's going for Dog.
Wait, that's going to hit him.
That's in path, but is it enough to do the damage? It's not.
We didn't even see it hit.
It gets him so low, but it doesn't kill him. So close. But yeah, that's an interesting usage of TPs from the mid laners there. Lithium Lead not able to save his jungler. But,
Lithium Lead saved his...
Oh, Lithium Lead walked up there. I didn't notice that.
He had first move as well. I'm pretty sure the wave was crashing.
see.
Well, that was a very good roam from G4 Bandit Cool.
Oh, the Nocturne comes in. Nice flash there, but he didn't use the fear, so he's able to fear onto Rinmar. Now, you try looking for the damage. Is going to be able to get Rinmar in the end, but the Shadow comes in.
Yep.
That's going to be enough to save Rinmar and dissuade. The Binding just doesn't hit. That would have been a kill onto U-Try there. 100% as the Hecarim's hovering there in the backside. The Hecarim is even in CS with the jungle, despite some counter jungling we've seen.
But yeah, no, that was a really good roam earlier from the Thresh.
Yeah.
But Lucian not respecting that his support went on a walkabout and not the enemy support.
Yeah. U-Try, he loves the aggression. If he could put something in his coffin.
That was really close.
That
was really close to killing Crescendo there.
Yeah, they were chilling a little bit too comfortable as U-Try tickles them back to the lane. And Skywalker is going to pick up the CS here as we've come into a lull period after all of that action. You're going to imagine the Dragon is going to be the next point of contention here for these two teams.
Yeah, and you would expect at this point in the game that Blue Team would still get this Dragon. But no, Jinx has got an extra Vamp Scepter over Lucian. I think she might actually be stronger than Lucian at this point if the fight's played well. But Darius, the ADC, is saying no.
Interesting to note.
But he's got Lifesteal.
Lifesteal doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter apparently. Okay, but in a team fight.
But I don't think it will go that long, right?
Okay. Hey, they're playing Shen. They've got 2 TVs. They've got 2 TVs on their team. For all we know, there could be an all-out brawl. So I think what a misguided spectator is saying is that if it's like a one-on-one, yeah, Lucian's going to win that. Obviously, he's an early game champ. But if there's a team fight, things win. Yep.
I would have to agree. I would have to agree.
I don't know. I think Lucian with his ult can do some serious damage.
Yeah. Wait, did you say Lucian wins 1v1, right?
Yeah, I did say
yeah,
that.
that's what we're saying.
But Lucian in the team fight has his ult as well. Right?
Yeah, but not if he gets CC'd by Hecarim. Dodges. What if he's Morgana binded? No dodging then.
Just dodge the Morgana bind.
There we go. They got Rift Herald.
Yeah.
So no big fight.
And yeah, interesting. Before I think we were saying that Lithium led. He walked up as the wave was crashing, and he does have a 20 CS lead surmounted here, which is interesting to see. But Vladimir with the 2 kills picked up has evened out the gold from that TP top lane. Lithium led still hasn't opted to use his TP this game. At this point, hasn't really found value from it, but.
No, he didn't use it for top. He ran top, yeah.
Oh my god, like stealing my analysis once again.
No, they just asked. They asked. Fine, Richard said that. Richard takes credit for the statement I just said.
Richard has taken credit. Intense. But Thick Nor King. Thick Nor King in the top. 2-1-0.
Yep.
Also 15 CS up. And is looking to play a bit aggressive onto Dogdog.
Wow, that trade is
Is
quite
it
sad.
It a bit of a wet noodle fight at this point. Not too much happening here. And it's pretty much the same in the mid lane.
Yeah. I mean, it's just scaling.
Yeah.
Mid scaling, bot is scaling, and they're... Yeah.
Not really scaling,
oh, there's a
right?
stopwatch now. I'm not sure if that's commencing or whether that's...
Yeah, interesting.
Actually...
Double stopwatch onto the bot lane. Yeah, that is interesting to see. Very good into Nocturne. Usually the best way to counter Nocturne as an ADC is to buy a stopwatch. So a nice selection in the mastery tree there for Crescendo and Rinmar. Always great on the Morgana having the stopwatch.
Yeah, that's big, bro.
I think Ian should be, sorry, Zongino should be focusing more on CS and trading with the tail.
Yeah.
Like, he's getting nothing from the trades. Like, they have no kill pressure either.
So I actually have no idea about that. Oh, you do see Skywalker B. He's going to look to use the Herald top.
I think he should be bot lane trying to Herald.
Yeah, he does like to put a lot of attention towards his top side. We saw it in the first game, did not work out so well. And you'd think, especially with Jinx, maybe it'd be a lot wiser to use here in the bot lane.
There may be a dive incoming.
Yeah, that's true.
Nocturne's
The
hovering
bind
bot.
does go out. There's no binding at the moment. But yeah, playing towards a Shen lane, very interesting choice. You don't
Yeah, well, they're going to
usually
get the
see
first
that.
tower.
Yeah,
So
they will get the first tower, so a lot of gold.
yeah, it's arguable that it's worth, yeah.
It does kind of feel like the first game all over again.
Yeah.
Where they put way too much focus on top.
But this time it's a bit different because Ripjar's not actually getting much elsewhere.
True.
That is true. The double stopwatches this way, it's much going on, especially having the TP sitting there from the Kayle. And just TP, slap that ult down on the Jinx, and she ain't dying anytime soon.
Oh, and there's a mortal shield bow as well for Jinx.
Sure.
Shielding is huge, and there's not really anyone on Gold 4 Bandits that can build any anti-shield.
Maybe Lucian.
I mean, Nocturne can,
yeah,
but he's
Lucian,
still Stridebreaker, so he's probably not going that lethality build. So I'm not going to be surprised if Jinx has like a 3,000 shield later in the game with Morgana and Shen ult.
Yeah.
And Kayle ult. I guess that's still a shield. Can't really be broken though.
Just invulnerability.
Super shield.
Yeah.
As we see, that's 11 out of 16, guys. That's 11 out of 16 right now.
11
Monka S. Kayle.
Oh, Kayle levels. Yeah. Yeah, numbers aren't my strong point. Go on. Please stay away from the
Tell
numbers,
students.
thank you. I said 3,000 shield, so I don't know anything
3,000
about...
shield, that's...
Yeah, I don't know anything about the scale or the probability of anything.
Hey, you said distribution before, that was pretty smart.
That's a word.
Yeah.
No.
Ooh, big
Yeah,
ult.
dude.
I mean, that's some damage.
Pushing him off the way. As, yeah, what I was saying before, I don't know this Vladimir Kayle matchup, so what's your insight into it?
Kayle wins. I mean, you just saw how hard they outtraded, right?
Yeah, but
after
in the early game, you're saying that Vladimir should be trading heavier?
No, I said he should be.
He should be getting more CS.
Yeah, he should be getting more CS before 6, right? Kayle doesn't have raid. He can just stand up. Right? Does she? Before level 6?
We've got some...
Ah.
Yeah, but she doesn't get close enough. And you can just E, just slow.
Seems like we're all a bit confused about the Kayle matchup.
Vlad slows
no one
himself
really
with
sees
the
the Kayle much anymore.
Vlad slows himself with the E.
Yeah, but slows them as well.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
E, yeah.
Oh.
He slows them.
Yeah, if
I
she's
don't
in
know.
minions, then she's not going to be able to auto-attack!
But after Kayle hits 6 though...
Hook onto...
okay.
After Kayle hits
Oh, and that's
6,
going to be G4 Bandit Cool potentially falling down. Does have to flash
Oh,
away,
this
but
could be
that
a big
is
fight. That's a
huge
big
illusion
Vladimir
out there. As the Nocturne goes into the backline, into everyone, but it's probably going to fall down. That's a nice Sonya's there. Thick Nook does take down Ripjar in the end, and that's Lithium Lead going to town there. And looks like Rinmar's not even going to fall down. Zonganir does get the kill in the end with the Hextech Proto Belt. And yeah, that's a win there for the side of the Hobbitses. Pretty convincingly in that team fight.
Yeah, and it looked really promising at the start with the Vladimir ult. I think hitting 4 members, Nocturne ult on top of all of them, but then there was no follow-up after that. And Kayle and Hecarim were just on the backside. Kayle ults Hecarim, he can't die, and she just boom boom.
Yeah, that's the problem that we were talking about. You've got a lot of dive potential with the Nocturne, some follow-up with the Vladimir as well, but Dog is a big old slow dinosaur on the Cho'Gath, and you know, Lucian can dive in a bit, but Thresh is a lot more about peeling. So
we had player gold up for a second, but we missed that. Oh, we can see CS per minute now.
CS per minute, 9.6.
Now that's the CS we like to see.
That's some Chovy numbers right there.
Pretty much 10 a minute.
Yeah.
Also, Chess Guy, let's go Hobbitses, let's go! Tolkien is proud. And I think if Tolkien was watching this stream, they would be proud as well. They have earned their second breakfast. I know that's a reference, but I don't get it.
I'm a little bit sad you don't know that reference.
Is it from The Hobbit? Or The Lord of the Rings?
It's from The Simpsons.
Yeah, it's from The Simpsons. I don't believe you for a second. But The Simpsons did predict everything in the future.
Sure.
So if The Simpsons was
They
written
predicted
before,
Lord of the Rings would say that.
If The Simpsons was made before The Lord of the Rings, then I'm sure that they would have said that.
Are you talking about like the infinite monkey theorem?
Infinite monkey.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, that's a nice theory. One of them's gonna write Shakespeare. Yeah,
exactly.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Have.
If you give a monkey a pen and paper,
I like
infinite universes.
Yeah.
Then one of them will write like all it takes.
I like the three. The
Looks
three
like
monkey
is going to
theory.
fall down, but just survives on the end, and that's Skywalker be coming in, doing so much work. He's killing everyone. The burn from the smite will kill him as well. G4 Bandit Cool falls down. Crescendo using his Zhonya's there, and the KL ult to boot.
Yeah.
Crescendo's not going to fall down anytime soon, and Zongana does get crushed at the hands of Lithium Lead there on the KL, and that is a beautiful team fight.
Yeah, well, what I was saying before we got interrupted by a team fight, is that I like the three monkey theory, where you put three monkeys in a room and one of them will say something interesting about a league game.
What?
With the three monkeys.
Oh. Who's the one saying something interesting?
I don't know. We're all just one monkey.
One of us must be.
Yeah, yeah.
Do that.
I mean, you're the one casting that fight while I was just waiting to say that. So I think you're the monkey that was saying something interesting.
Probably.
The big monkey.
The big monkey.
This guy wants a UQLoL podcast.
UQLoL podcast? We actually have done a UQLoL podcast. It's called, oh my god, it's called the Phantom Corona, if I remember correctly. Me and Deanne did it in the start of the pandemic. You can find it on the UQLoL YouTube channel. Is there much interesting said in that podcast? No, not at all. But it does exist.
That's good to know. Oh my gosh. When was that done? Why isn't there a second part to it?
Cronus. We actually had like a Star Wars themed like trilogy of names, I think. It was like the Phantom Corona or something. It was more clever than that. And then it was like the Corona Strikes Back, like all these cool things. Like
so you did them all, or did you only do one?
No, we just threw.
Oh, okay. Also, Joanna has said B-Jagger.
UQLoL over Goons. I don't know what that... B-Jagger?
She didn't say anything else. She just said B-Jagger.
What is UQLoL over Goons?
Jojo.
What is that? Is that a podcast? It's scuffed. Yeah, it is scuffed. It was hella scuffed, and that's why it was beautiful. Oh, it is a podcast? I hadn't even heard of it. I've only listened to UQLoL podcasts, I guess. An important podcast.
Did you actually do your podcast and then listen to it from the beginning?
I think I listened to that one.
Well, it's kind of like when I did my first stream on here,
and
then I watched it back just to listen to myself talk, like talk about the game, and I'm like, ooh, I did so well. But it wasn't that good. And I was streaming it for a bit, and then they said they wanted Sean back. So
yeah, right.
And then I may have played a copyrighted song.
Did you get a DCMA then?
Huh?
Did you get a DCMA strike?
I don't know that thing. That was Sean.
Hey, if you haven't got a DCMA strike on the UQLoL Twitch channel, you're doing it wrong.
I was getting so many Discord messages being like, stop it! We got DCMA'd.
Oh, it was probably when you were singing a song.
Yeah, so accurate.
If anyone hasn't known, Blake sings it so well, he gets DMCA'd because it's matching in quality.
Yeah, and Ollie died again.
Oh, this is not what you want to see. I'm pretty sure the Cal's going to win this as the Hecarim comes
Hecarim
down.
is fast!
That is a speedy boy.
He's
the minion because Zongana was going to go invulnerable either way. But the Lithium Light stays alive, and that is the Vladimir falling down there. Skywalker B is an absolute beast on the Hecarim this game. As the fear was beautifully timed, dissuades any further engage from Skywalker Beast. As we can see, they're playing like a 5-man squad right now. This is the Hobbitses grouping up and rolling out. And it's looking like it's going to be a game 3 going over to the Hobbitses right now from the way things are going. It's an 8k gold lead so far.
Currently 3-13.
If you're GoFull Bandits right now, what are you going to do? What's your plan to get back into this game?
Yeah, I don't know.
Play bot side.
I think
not this
a bit
game.
of a draft out. I think this is like very much a draft out because the Vladimir pick was actually. I think the Lucian Thresh was fine.
Ooh.
If they play towards one.
This is nice work here. Unless he stays alive, but he does fall down. That's a nice little shutdown. Finding avenues like this is a nice way to get back into the game, knowing that the enemy team is resetting. There's going to be a lull period of time, and they are able to get a little bit of gold back into their pockets. We'll have to see if they can keep these picks, because that is one thing that they can do well, this team, is get picks pretty decently with the knockdown. We'll have to see whether they can play through that avenue.
Yeah, time's running out though. As soon as they start grouping, I mean, if red teams just starts grouping now, it's really hard. It's really hard to play the game.
It is true.
And just to flex my cast muscles a little bit, as I predicted, first 2 dragons went to the blue team, and then the next 2 have gone to the red team.
Very impressive.
What do you want to say about that, guys? Good job.
Hey.
Well done.
I think.
As we do see the Jinx, is getting
Jinx
picked
is
off in the
already
side lane. As we were saying, didn't opt to group up, but that's a huge shield coming down. Doesn't get the kill in the end. That might be the Nocturne falling down here. Lithium Led's coming in with a TP. Skywalker B is going to be 2v1ing. Utri can't do any damage and does get one shot in the end. And Rinmar's looking for the support of combat here. Going to go for the solo bolo onto G4 Bandit Cool. And Rinmar is keeping G4 Bandit Cool trapped in her cage. He's not going anywhere. Dog is getting chased down on the other side. Gets bonked right back over the wall. That's pretty cool. And is probably going to fall down here. We see Rinmar still chasing G4 Bandit Cool. The binding does go a little bit astray, but I don't think he's going to escape here. Skywalker Beast coming in. Oh! Gets cancelled. That was a weird interaction. And I think Rinmar is playing with her food here. Skywalker B is just going to dab on him. And the rocket from Jinx goes a little bit astray. Does bonk his head in the end, though. As you see, Lithium Led's just farming away, taking all the cans down in their bot side. In the enemy top side, rather.
Apparently, Worlds was starting in 25
starting
seconds.
in 25 seconds. B-Jack a diff emote.
I mean, Worlds isn't actually starting till 10, so don't leave.
That is true. Stay
You
here
guys
for
can
the
stay.
premiere broadcast.
Yeah.
You'll only be seeing those random-ass old Worlds videos, probably. Hey, not as good as...
exactly.
Not as good as UQLoL Twitch.
Exactly. This is far higher quality than... Who won last year? Damn won? I don't know.
Damn who?
Yeah, I mean, EDG wasn't in the final last year, so there's not really any point watching what happened.
Really going for EDG.
Damn won? More like damn lost in 2021. Am I right?
Wow. Yeah.
I actually want damn one.
Damn one, more like damn two. There's so many puns.
T1, more like T came 4th place.
Damn one, more like damn
true.
Daniel.
Damn Daniel. As this game, it's looking a little bit over. Maybe there's some go next being typed in the chat. Not sure. It is actually only 7k gold. I would have thought it was a little bit more than that, but 7k is definitely nothing to scoff at.
Yep.
Still quite a hefty lead.
And Kale's level 15.
Oh my god, 15 out of 16 in the chat, please. Monka asks, hey, what's those new League emotes? Caitlyn S? Have you guys seen that? Caitlyn S and like Keck Heimerdinger, like Heim Keck. Yeah, they've got all these random League of Legends themed ones. Oh, the hook comes out. That's going to be huge, actually. That is Crescendo falling down. This is how they get back into this game.
Yeah, that was a great play.
Skywalker B just has to run around the track. Can't really do much. Rinmar,
yeah, Kale
get a binding
by
here.
themselves, not exactly the best play. They are 16 now, so maybe this is when they permanently group up.
Look, this is their avenue back into the game. We were writing them off, but they're finding the picks here. A beautiful hook from G4 Bandit Cool. Crescendo without the flash. As Skywalker B doesn't want them to get control of this Baron pit, I suppose. He was worried.
Fast.
And he is just speeding away. You ain't catching that, horsey. As look at that Kale, she's level 16. And
wait, they didn't go Baron. Kale's still pushing bot, and they didn't go Baron.
This Kale can 1v2 right here. Zongonator without ult. It's not going to be able to do it. As Lithium Lead does use the ultimate early, interestingly enough. That might be giving them an avenue back into killing him. As Skywalker B doesn't steal the dragon, but does fall down as well. That's a shutdown, and you got to imagine this is going to be Lithium Lead falling down here. Oh, Zongonator kept falling. Flashes in, sorry. That play discombobulated my brain. As Lithium Lead is going to look to get the solo kill onto Dog as well, potentially. Survives the 1v2, is going to get the inhibitor. And Lithium Lead is going to be looking to 1v9 this game.
Okay.
Doesn't want to lose, and he knows that he's getting collapsed on. He gets the kill, and he's going to get the potential execute. Oh, it goes over the shutdown, but at least it's not going over to UTride's Kevin, as that would have been a little bit of gold transfer there, to say the least.
I think the big play for Kale there is auto-attack Thresh, because Thresh has Bramble, so Thresh gets the shutdown.
Oh, true. That is big threat.
But also,
think about
I
that.
wouldn't be able to think about that time either. But it was nice play. You were right. The Kale could 1v2.
That's level 16 KO for you. I mean, with the
three items as
Zongonator,
well.
honestly, if Zongonator had his ult, I do think that they maybe could have done it because he used his ult a bit early. But without that Vladimir ult, no can doozy.
Well,
These guys
Yep.
really hate Baron.
They do. Both teams despise Baron. It's like Baron, I don't know, stole some money from them.
yeah. Well, I think it's they like
and
Baron
something
because they're
like
not
that.
killing it.
Well, okay,
Oh, that might
they
be
love
true.
Baron, right?
They love Baron.
They love Baron.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Kale was dead. That was like the perfect time for Baron, right?
Lithium
They
lead.
force a full
Oh!
fight. What is this?
The Jinx, oh no,
Oh.
the Jinx had flash, but that's just going to be some flashes away. Both teams just feasting out of there. G4 Bandit Cool picks up a little minion on the way out. As Lithium Lead with the TP is going to be going back into that bot lane, and you got to think this is going to be the death sentence here if they can play around this properly, because you're going to have Kale in the bot lane pushing this lane in, and if they can't answer this Kale, oh, never mind.
Baron.
Kale is going for the mid lane. They're just going to be looking to force this Baron. As Rinmark does go down, they get the perfect pick, and this might be it. But you've got Lithium Lead coming in the back line. Will he be able to get into the team in time? But Zendo is looking a little bit in danger here. Are you going to see Lithium Lead's going to come in from the backside here, as Utride is going to be falling down potentially to crit Zendo.
Lithium
This-
Lead never made it to the fight.
Yeah,
He was just
Lithium
fighting
Lead,
the flag.
what's
He's zoned out
happening?
by-
Oh, Crit Zendo doesn't get the kill in the back line. It's all up to Lithium Lead to 1v9 here. They are going back into him. I think a Kale can win this if he plays it properly, but the threshold comes in, and that's going to be a death sentence right there.
Shut down to the nocturne.
And they've done the unthinkable.
My gosh, Sweats in Hobbit is real. That is, this is not good. They can, if they turn to Baron here, they get it. I think they can even out the gold.
Yeah, look,
Yeah.
that was an interesting play. You'd have to think that all they had to do is send that Kale in the bot lane with TP,
Yeah.
just let them dance around Baron, and then just force the game to end. But yeah, interesting choice there. Very interesting choice. But G4 Bandit Cool putting on the pressure, making them make decisions and making them make mistakes. Ultimately, G4 Bandit, they played that pretty nice.
Yeah, Kale
synchronized
decided
recall.
not to use... What?
Synchronized recall.
Oh. Kale decided not to use teleport there to get... She ran all the way up river and
Yep.
then ran into the Vlad. So I think
Yeah.
Kale just needs to actually teleport to make sure that she's with the rest of her team for the fight.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, Jinx needs to stop being by himself.
Well,
Like,
he was
he-
with
She
everybody.
was not by herself.
Yeah, it was just that.
Wait, who died first?
Well, so the Morgana got picked off. That's
Yeah, no.
and
Morgana,
then
yeah,
the
that's
dominoes
true.
started to fall. A beautiful TP play there from Dog, I believe it was, as well as
Yeah, it
no, it
was.
was Dog. Yeah,
It was Dog.
Dominator didn't TP, I think.
I think this is
Yeah.
going to be the
No,
collapse onto the
Ridmar getting
chat.
caught out was not ideal.
As they are all playing around this bot side. Got
Just heading
Critsendo
out.
moving around as well. This is going to be the game-winning fight. You got to imagine here potentially.
Well, it's for Soul, so either they get Soul with Baron, or they all get aced, and then the game just ends immediately through bot lane.
It's true. Either way, this is a crazy game. We were calling this game GG, but this game is not over. G4 Bandit Cool have refused to surrender, as a beautiful hook comes in there for G4 Bandit Cool, and they start the fight. That's a big ult there from the... Oh, that Crescendo seems to stay alive with Nathan's Lithium Lead's ult on Kale, and that is Zongonator going into the backline, one-shotting everyone. It seems like Zongonator on this Vladimir might be able to get it done, but he's getting run down by this Kale, and that's going to be GG potentially. You've got to think, can they end here?
They're going to enter
Yeah,
mid.
they have
Yeah.
no tower bot.
They've got the
Yeah, but they don't have any wave bot.
Yeah,
is the
they've got the
thing.
wave mid. I think Kale can just tank, right?
Thicknock's going to be looking to TP back. Probably TP to a minion to keep it alive, you would imagine. Lithium Lead's going to tank up the turret though, so you think they might be able to get this done? Yeah, there's 20 seconds recall, death timers, and that should be GG.
That's the game.
Yep.
Also,
Well played by Golfball Bandits to keep in that
Mr.
game when it looked pretty
Thicknock
doomed. But nicely played.
trying to spoil it in the chat. Let's keep chatting in the Twitch chat till after the game's finished.
These cheeky little trollers. Wow. Amazing game there from both sides. Some back and forth, and well played. In the end, Hobbitses 2-0 after the loss in the first game.
Wait, I made that sound out loud. Whoops.
Got a couple of grunts here from the commentators. Enjoying that game a little
really
bit too much.
I was really happy with that game. Ooh.
Yeah, that was a spicy one. So, analyzing that game, wow, what a fiesta!
Yeah.
We're in for a treat. This series, hey, we were calling GG 7K gold lead. We were saying draft diff, but Gold 4 Bandits, they found the avenues, they found the picks that they needed to come back into that game, and yet the Hobbitses stayed strong. Their mental didn't boom, and they kept playing to their win conditions. They played those team fights well. They kept the Jinx alive. They kept the KO alive, and they got it done.
Yeah, that's right. That last team fight, I mean, when KO altered they should have gone on the KO. But in saying that, the Tregath and the Nocturne were already going for things. So
that is true.
I'm
Yeah, that's the
sure.
one thing is that the Vladimir went for the KO, I think.
Yeah, but then the Vladimir changed targets to go for the lower health people. Like, I think it was Hecarim?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to target those carries, right?
Yeah.
If you can't one-shot those carries, it's just GG.
I think he could have bursted the KO actually.
Yeah,
Like,
I was surprised.
REQ
I think the ult may have missed from Zongonator. I'm not sure what happened because the KO was pretty healthy for most of that fight.
She has a lot of life.
Yeah,
that is true.
Well, I think to give credit where credit's due, the Gold 4 Bandits did have a really good fight back at Baron.
Yeah.
At that point, game was over. And then they just made the most of Kale's mistake and Morgana's mispositioning. They're able to get an ace pretty much and get the Baron.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And, just a bit unlucky that Kale's a champion that can make anyone invulnerable for 3 seconds.
It's true. That's a champion. And once it hits level 16, it doesn't become a champion, it becomes Exodia.
You just auto attack them.
That's true. You just auto attack someone and then they just disappear. I don't know what it is. It's magic. But we do have game 4 coming up soon.
Yep,
and you got to think the last 2 games have been a bit of a draft diff. If Gold 4 Bandit Cool, I keep saying Gold 4 Bandit Cool, just love that name. If Gold 4 Bandits can adapt their draft, then maybe they're going to be in better positions to play these games because they're finding the avenues back into these games, even when it's really hard and tough to deal with. If they can get a better draft to work with, get a better tools, sometimes as a craftsman, you got to blame your tools. Then they'll be in better position to win these games. You got that.
Well, you don't reckon?
That's the opposite of the saying. A bad workman blames their tools.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to blame the
saying
tools.
That they're blaming their tools because they're bad?
Yeah, you got to blame the tools, which is the draft.
So they're blaming their draft.
Yeah, they got to blame their draft.
I'm out of this conversation.
Okay. No, we just...
Twitch chat understands, don't you, Twitch chat?
This is crazy!
True that, Jamin. Jackson is awesome. Hobbitses.
The Kale pick's dirty. It's filthy.
That is true. Lithium Lead, renowned Kale player. He loves the Kale. He loves those scaling champions. The Victor is a little bit more vulnerable, a little bit more susceptible. We saw picked in the first game. Was punished a lot more. But the Kale, able to play that usually almost always to perfection. But we're going to have to see how the drafts are going to adapt to this next game as they are going to go into pro draft pretty soon.
Yeah.
So how do you guys expect the series to play out from here? What do you think from the momentum? What's going to happen?
I really want to look at the draft first.
I want Silver Scrape. Like
Kevin might just dodge just so he. Kevin has got a party to go to. You tried, for anyone who doesn't know. So hopefully there's no villainous activity here. We will be watching very carefully. Maybe he gets promised, some of the prize-winning Switch. There's big prizes at stake here. $10 RP for the winner, $5 RP for the second prize.
Each.
Not
for the whole team.
True. We give a lot better price than that. $10 each, minimum. But we are going to leave you guys to it. We're going to take a little break before the next game, and we'll be back for some Game 4 action in the UQLoL Rumble Final.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Game 4 of the UQLoL Rumble Finals as we are underway with the draft.
Oh my gosh.
We see the bans have come through. Interesting adaptations. The Kane doesn't get banned out. I mean, doesn't stop getting banned out. Same with the Yone. And the Tahm Kench as well from the first game is getting banned out too. So interesting to see. The Nami continues to be banned out, as well as the Blitzcrank after game 1 as well. But that Talon ban, it ain't going anywhere. So interesting to see there's the stable first 3 bans for both teams pretty much. But we do see the Vi get picked away. So much priority being put on this Vi. And yeah, I don't know how to think about that, how to feel about that.
I mean, Vi, after Vi's buff, it was like really OP. And then they like instantly got a Hobbitses for her like yesterday or something.
Really?
Yeah.
So maybe it's not as OP as they think.
I don't know.
But we do see the Olaf pick. That's a beautiful pick into the Vi.
Yeah,
the Vi ain't locking that down.
They do have a really interesting support pick. You'll see on the side of gold for
Oh,
Bandits.
we got some inside knowledge.
Yeah.
As per draft was already started, so this is not in pick order.
Also, Cheese Guy redeemed a Kevdiff. Wait, that's on you.
Kevdiff.
Yep,
Kevdiff in the chat. As we do
I got to say it.
see the predictions have begun, I believe. Have they started?
Yeah, you can see.
They have started?
Yeah.
So predict away, UQLolians.
Predictions
Spend
are
those
up.
points. As we do see here, interesting, a Tristana pickup as well. And a Rise pick for the mid lane, a Zongonator's signature Rise. And the we resort back to the Jinx and the Thresh.
What is Ollie
Very
gonna pick?
deadly combo here. And for the Tristan, we'll have to see what support they opt into, as that is a very aggressive ADC pick.
Against with W?
What?
Wukong, it's a Wukong support.
I heard whispers. They were saying Wukong support.
What?
I thought it would be paired with a Senna. Never would have expected it to be paired with a Tristana.
It's so trolled. Like,
yeah. Look, I'm not exactly sure whether this is some villainous activity or not, but we'll have to see. It is going to be spicy nonetheless. But yeah, what do you guys think about this draft? Interesting stuff here.
This draft feels like our draft will be versus the goal for Bandits. Yeah.
What does that?
That's what
What's
I can
that
say.
mean?
Well, there was
Like-
Wukong in the top lane, right? But-
Yeah, I mean,
this is some very dark technology, as confirmed here by Alex in the crowd. What was that?
Who's who? I can't see the
can't
screen.
see.
Well, the spectators, I don't know what the spectators are talking about. They're watching the world's broadcast in the background now. BJag, I love you. Shout out to Crafty Kai.
Crafty Kai, thank you.
Crafty Kai. They shocked us. They got us in a trance and they put a spell on us. We don't know what happened. But what are we going to have, guys? What's our predictions here? Look,
I mean-
the Hobbits' draft is impeccable. I'm a big fan of enablers of Olaf, especially a Skywalker Beast Olaf. And the Seraphine does that perfectly.
I reckon if Goal for Bandits really believes in the Wukong support, maybe Blake says. Yeah.
What do you think, Blake? You've versed many Wukongs in the top lane.
I don't know. I don't know what the hell this is.
I don't know what's going on, honestly.
Wasting my time!
Villainous activity, or perhaps ingenious activity.
I don't know.
We will find out.
This seems like such a low damage team from the Hobbitses.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think.
Like who? Like Seraphine.
Well, Seraphine, if she goes Leandri, she actually does.
Yeah.
good. I think Leandri's would be good into.
It is interesting. They put all their damage onto
sure.
one source. Wait, what? Were you looking at me?
No, I was like, Leandri would be good into, and I looked at the team and like,
Yeah, I've never actually seen Leandri's on Seraphine. Was that?
Yeah. Yeah,
Full
that's
AP.
true. But
Full-
not with a
full
Vi
AP.
and a Wukong.
Yeah, I'm just looking at their team comp.
Yeah. That's
See,
true.
the thing is, I think that the Olaf Seraphine combo is enough to carry this team through the early game. And the Olaf to 1v9 to the point where Jinx is going to be facilitated in the point where he can 1v9. I'm being confirmed by Darius here. He's saying I've got a huge brain. It's bulging out of the top of my head. It's true.
It's like
It's
Heimerdinger.
true.
But look,
Just like
I
Heimerdinger.
just witnessed Lithium Lead going on Mobile Fire to check
Oh.
top Grandmaster Seraphine builds.
Oh.
So-
Interesting stuff. For confirmation, he's looking for the Seraphine Dark Technology here. You heard it here first. Any other Dark Technology Seraphine players, let us know in the chat. What should he be building? As we've got a very tired Blake here. He's disappointed. He can't believe what he's seeing. Terrorism at its finest.
I'm just so sad because my predictions were at 100%. And now we've got this team comp, which was either going to go so badly, or it's going to go really, really well.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I'm going to leave my prediction until after you guys go.
No. You
I already said
predict
mine.
based off players this game.
Huh?
Not team comp.
What? Why? No, that's dumb.
No, because, obviously the team comp doesn't matter anymore, so...
Yeah, so you go first. You go first because I went first last time and you guys didn't even predict, so...
Just because I've got 0% win rate right now...
But you have. You got the last game.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, you went for the Hobbitses.
He said G4 Bandit cool, right?
No.
G4 Bandit.
No, I said he's going to pick Ian, and then he said no.
No, I was
G4...
actually going to pick Ian. That's why I chose G4.
Oh.
That's why I went for Hobbitses. So, on my 0% track record, I will pick Hobbitses.
Hobbitses?
So you want to keep the 0% track work?
Yep.
Interesting. Reverse psychology.
Yeah.
So you see, little known secret, I was doing terribly in my pickups. Then came quarterfinals, semifinals. I've been 100% correct. So I've been scaling up. Coming to this series, what am I, like 75% correct? Something like that?
Well, you can't have 75% because it's been
66%.
3, so
Okay,
it's 66, yeah.
It needs to get higher. It should be matching 100% with my quarterfinal, semifinals pick. So I'm going to predict Hobbitses, and I'm pretty sure that just means they win.
Yeah, well, my thinking is that you have Kevin, who doesn't want to be here anymore. And we've got a Wukong support.
Yeah, that is true. And these guys probably want to watch Worlds.
So I think if one thing goes wrong for the red side bot lane, the game's over. So I'm going to go for the Hobbitses.
As we are into game now, we see the patented go for Bandits roll on out squad. We're rolling down into the bot lane.
I think I actually kind of see...
We see... Also, we're going to get a little bit closer here. Get up close and personal with our screens to see what these teams are up to here. As they are up to a little bit of an adventure here. The ward does spot them out, and they don't know that. Double ward combo. Perhaps not the most useful of ward combos.
Now, I actually think that the Go for Bandit spot lane is going to start to jump in and Wukong in. And when they are in, they just burst one person. It's kind of like a Pantheon Syndrome.
It's kind of like Pantheon, except more useless, which is really useless.
Yeah, well... the armor shred. They're going for the armor shred.
The only problem with that is G4 Bandit call one play that's just going to push him out of there, and like Thresh has great peel. I like this combo into an aggressive bot lane, and we'll have to see. How they play it. But, Thresh into Tristana, if anyone saw that beautiful montage put together, you can flash, predict the Tristana jumping away, lay him back, and then get a predict hook. If you're good enough, which I know Rimai is, as good as me, you can do that.
Yeah. Oh, Zongan has missed 2 CS already. Wow. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Ooh, taking the comment as well on the Seraphine.
Yeah.
Well,
Comment's really good for both.
I'm surprised they decided to run it back top lane with the same picks.
Yeah, it is interesting
After
the top lane adaptation.
yeah.
Without the Tahm Kench pick that I think both of these players have been fighting for, they both opt into, the Shen and what's his name? Cho'Gath. I kept thinking Malphite. Had M on my mind. Oh, a little bit aggressive. They comes in. They do get the level 2, that's why they went so aggressive. G4 Bandit cool. Whoa, that was interesting. Doesn't even take the turret shot.
Maybe that's the strat that they're going
Yeah,
for.
I mean, I don't think he really did any damage, but it looked cool. It definitely looked cool.
It's the E-poke damage.
He's going AP. No, he's not.
Yeah.
I saw the item.
I know.
Wait.
Blake's trying to
he
troll
doesn't even
us.
scale with AP.
Going in very aggressively to trade.
Oh my
he
gosh,
does it
he's
again,
actually
he does it
doing that.
again.
He's used half his mana and he's done 10 damage.
20. Twice.
Definitely
Yeah, 5 each
an
time.
interesting
Oh my
combination.
Okay.
Oh, Skywalker B, he is going to get this kill.
Okay.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
That is...
Flashes a bit.
Oh, that was a pretty nice
double knock up there,
taunt.
but
he
Dog
is surviving really
has
well.
been the victim of top lane all series
Oh,
long.
he's still
Yeah, he's
surviving.
buying a lot of time here.
Oh my gosh, good work.
He is just going to peace out. Oh, he doesn't... Oh, the Olaf did get the last hit, unfortunately. Donated it over to him.
Yeah,
As we see, there is going to be contention for Scuttle. Mid does have Prio, but Vi's... Oh, Vi's already got the Scuttle, and Olaf is going to be spotted out, coming down. And it's going to be a double Scuttle here. Because of that gank, that will mean Olaf has to suffer a little bit in terms of the CS and the Scuttle.
What is Ollie doing? Oh, wait, Ollie's been in the finals twice as well. He was on my team.
That is true.
Yeah. So he lost last semester with me though. So maybe he's gonna bring it back this game.
A lot of veterans from the UQLoL Rumble in both these teams.
Yeah.
Skywalker B and Lithium Lead been in many a finals themselves as well. Returning for one more belt in the book, as they say. Belt in the book. You heard that saying? Made it up.
Belt in the book?
I just made it up. G4 Bennett, looks like G4 Bennett Cool's just his plan is to have some funs with his shadows this game. That is his main prerogative, as he is achieving that.
I mean, when he gets level 6, he might do some serious damage. I think if he buys Serpents first, just goes full lethality, then maybe that'll work. They've got so much shielding again.
Yeah.
Shred through the shielding, get Tristana fed, get Ryze fed. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom, as they say.
So yeah, Jace actually did the
Interesting. They have got a lot of dive. It's great into a Tristana as well. And good thing, Rinmar as well takes the exhaust. Fantastic into a Tristana. Basically nullifies the champion. Ain't doing too much when an exhaust is bonked onto the top of a Tristana's head.
But don't forget that there's a Wukong threat as well.
There's
so
a
if the
Wukong
Wukong jumps in.
Might just slap some damage down.
Can't
As
exhaust both.
Wukong's been wandering up and down this river many a times. He is a river Wukong this game. Hasn't actually been able to do much because the champion is potentially, one could say, useless pre-level 6. He does go in, and lightning comes in. Electrocute is procced for the first time this game, and they successfully get a flash. The Seraphine flash has been pinged many a times to confirm that Wukong claiming his first prize as the Wukong support. And we'll have to see how fruitful he is. He's still only level 4, one level down from his ADC, as he has been roaming around.
This is so bad for Dominator, actually. Like, he has no mana, can't get the wave in.
Yep. We'll probably be able to get this wave in, I guess. Oh, the wave is pushed back.
Maybe
we'll just even out. And I guess they both just recall here. Probably not dramatic. As Thicknook takes a nice trade for himself up there.
Wow.
As Dog does need to TP back, and Thicknook still has TP, so advantage trade
Why
for
don't you
him.
want to play Shen?
That's so much broken. That's so broken.
Yeah, they play Shen.
I think Nox is better than me at 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just said that he was, Darius. You don't have to say that.
I think Thicknook is the best Shen in UQLoL, to say the least.
I thought Darius not
Oh,
fasting would stop
try
the
gets
flame.
tagged there. Does have to rocket jump out. Is Nintendo's been hitting a fair few of these heart seekers. Is that what they're called?
Heat, probably.
Heat seekers.
Seeker?
Yeah, but
Heat
the
seeker?
W is called Zap.
Zap.
Yeah.
Zap! Exclamation mark.
I just heard it is called heat set. I was right. Thank you for the confirmation from the live viewing audience.
Yep.
Wait, what's this?
Darius the
Oh, they
Jinx,
just
mate.
said I was really good commentator as well. Thank you guys. I know. As we do have not too much action happening, the Wukong, as noted before, is wandering up and down that river. Let's hope he has water walking on, because he has been actively roaming around that river.
Yeah. I didn't actually realize, but Thicknock in the chat saying good luck, have fun, ready for the 3-minute first one top.
Oh, very cheeky.
Yeah, that was before the game.
So he predicted.
Oh, he didn't know. He was just saying what happened last game.
Oh, right.
JK.
I don't think it happened at 3 minutes. I think it was a bit
We've also
later.
got
Well, it did happen.
JoJo. Interesting to note.
Yeah, she's got them modified.
She got them modified
with the
I'm a big fan of that. I'm also a big fan of the sunglasses one. If you can modify that one, JoJo.
Can you modify it yourself, or do you just?
Yeah. Oh, you like it's like channel points and then.
That's cool.
Add something on it.
Unfortunately, I've lost all my channel points betting for the wrong team.
Unlucky. You could have bet today.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
you
gotten
would've been a
everything
millionaire.
right.
You'd have been a goddamn millionaire. Probably could have sold your Twitch account for like $2,000.
Not selling my Twitch account.
UQLoL points.
Yeah.
They're more of a commodity than an Ethereum these days.
Oh!
Zogonator come in, posing quite aggressively here as Lithium Lead gets caught out, locked down, CC'd. That's second block.
That's well played.
Yeah, that was a nice collapse there. No flash on the Seraphine, interesting to note. I was wondering why he didn't walk down, but Zogonator would have just gotten the route either way. Does want to walk up top, but as soon as that happens, dead donut. Full panic cool. Looking for that level 6 desperately.
Oh, he's going in.
Oh, they got baited.
The Wukong clone.
He is having some fun. At the very least, if this champ is useless, doesn't matter.
Oh, he's
The
almost
first,
got 6.
9
He's
minutes
almost
game
got
is
6.
lovely.
Once he's
Long
level
sword
6, maybe they
power
just
slide.
Oh, level 6.
Oh.
As he is looking, they're going to go in for it. Beautifully played by Rinmar, acknowledging that they're going to get the level 6, playing back with the Lantern. Very nice. I gotta think, actually, if he uses ult, I think he could have interrupted that.
Exactly. Yeah, he could have.
Which is, hey, seeing a little mechanic in this, this 2v2 of the bottom. You tried, and G4 Bandit Cool are pushing in this lane here. Oh, Rinmar gets it wrong way around. Oh, beautiful hook from Rinmar straight into Quitsendo's ult. I don't actually think that ult was going to hit. The angle at which it pulled in, I think, killed. That was a beautiful combo. And we're going to see potentially a dragon taken here as they do get bot lane control from that. Well played. Another 2v2 kill.
Yep.
This spot lane's been on fire.
I don't think Rimar's missed the hook yet. Or like, in general.
Well, yeah, that's pretty good. And I think that's pretty much been voted play of the series by the live audience. That was the loudest reaction we've had from them.
For that.
They had it and they were like, whoa!
And this is, we weren't expecting this. We haven't seen the Thresh from Rinmar, I think, yet.
We did.
Being brought out, and
What?
it's a spicy
Second game?
Hey.
Oh, I mean before this series.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
And in the other... Oh, Lithium Lead looking to go in. The Ghost from Skywalker B. Oh, a beautiful sidestep from Zongonator. And they're looking, gonna look to turn this around. Oh my god. He doesn't actually get the kill, but it looked cool. And RP Jazz going to be chasing down with Zongonator, and that's going to be Skywalker B falling down. Beautifully set up. Oh, there's the Shen ult, and that's what you play for. Rinmar coming in. Oh, it gets the hook again, and that's going to be G4 Bandit coming cool, falling down. But he the kill. The exhaust comes in at the end. Nearly outplays there. Nice try, but does fall down, and Picknell to run Dog down. Wow, what a back and forth exchange that was. Zongonator really outplaying that at the start. And a nice turnaround from the collapse of Ripshot and Go4 Bandit Cool, but it wasn't enough in the end. Getting a little bit too aggressive there, and the team playing nicely to collapse around. But yeah, the Hobbitses come out on top, and the gold is still even though, interesting to note. As we see the CS difference in the mid lane and the jungle is where that's stemming from.
Oh, he's going lethality.
Lethality Tristana.
No, Wukong.
Oh, I thought that was a serrated death.
Oh my god!
Rinmar getting a bit
they're just
bold
donating
there.
a kill though.
Okay, that was a little bit adventurous there by Rinmar.
It was very close, but kind of troll.
It would have been hype if it got it. And
yeah,
then
yeah.
It's int because it did miss. Because it. I would have gone for that. I would have gone for that. 100%. You got to do what you got to do. Yeah, true that.
Well, it's like your Oriana ult on the
Raptors. Let's just not speak about that. I am petitioning to have all those clips removed. I'm still working with the federal government.
Yeah, with the government.
No, please, Alex. No, guys, listen. Those clips are fake, fabricated. I'm pretty sure someone put a different nameplate on the top of it. Anyway, we're back to the game here, which was important. Not talking about my previous place. As we do have a 0-2-0 goal for Bandit Cool, let's change the focus to a different inting support. As goal for Bandit Cool hasn't found the success just yet, but we will see this pick probably scale up a little bit. So maybe the 2v2 will get a little bit stronger, as he now does have a serrated Dirk that provides a bit of strength. But yet to see success with this this little spicy pick we've got.
Yeah.
Skywalker doesn't hit the ultimate there. Zongonator looking to go for some deeps. Zongonator playing beautifully around this 2v2. They are putting a lot of attention to Zongonator, but he's able to dodge around. As G4 Bandit Cool comes in, and they're looking to kill Rinmar here. No exhaust, and that is well played. G4 Bandit Cool does fall down in the end. But you tried taking the 1v1 now with
Well, he could kill. He's got W. He's got W. He can just jump in.
He does have ult as well. And he goes. He's got the combo. He's got the Quicksilver Sash. The Zhonya's, but does it? Just in time.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, wow, that's as close as it gets. Pretty unlucky.
If he didn't screw his jump up, he would have killed.
Oh my gosh! God. This bot lane matchup 2v2 has been spicy all series long. Holy
if he didn't jump on the minion, why did he jump on the minion?
I think he thought Jinx was going to keep walking forward.
No.
Oh god, Skywalker B is showed up to the top lane again. And Dog does not like the sight of a Skywalker B up in his top lane. It is a miserable experience every time.
Yeah, you should note that it's past 14 minutes, so there's not going to be any gold from Ripto, unless it takes the tower.
This is a
probably will.
Interestingly, we do see a collapse in the mid lane here potentially, as we see
YG
Yinfu Rift Herald being called out by the live audience.
Yeah, I think we should also point out that there were no Rift Herald clips in the montage.
That is true.
I don't think we took a successful
Rift
Rift Herald.
Deleted. I think YG Yinfu went on a petition to delete them all. Oh, Dog is going to
Oh my gosh, he's being domed with
down here. Maybe. Oh, Zongonator comes in with the roam. This might be enough locking down. And that is well played there. Beautifully done.
They still get his tower, so it is worth it.
Yeah, that is 2 towers off 1 Rift Herald, so that's a nice push. And they're not able to get anything done on the rest of the map, except, I eat my words.
Nice. Except for the place that they do get something done on the rest of the map.
That is true. As they are looking to answer this with a mid lane, so this is well answered. Each play that each team's making, they're answering it and adapting around the map. Oh, the hook from Rinmar just misses. Just tickles Zongonator. Tickles him. But doesn't quite connect. As
Chillin would have gone for that play.
G4 Bandit Cool does have the ult though.
Does have his ult up and ready, and ignite. As we see here that Ripja, he's opted for the Eclipse, interestingly enough. The Eclipse, what do you guys think about that? I don't know enough about this.
For Vi.
Vi.
Yeah, that's that's the build Ripja always goes for with his Hail of Blades. Is just boom, 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 Eclipse damage,
Interesting.
Vi damage.
Why not Triforce? Isn't Triforce like way more consistent?
Not to Ripja. Ripja really enjoys the Eclipse. And he does a lot of damage to me when I'm playing Nah.
Well, I don't
I have
know
PTSD
Seems like you had,
from
yeah,
that
I was
game.
just gonna say, there's a lot of PTSD just
This
in
was the game that
little-
Darius forgot to ban Talon. They had a Vi and Talon both with lethality. I walked into my jungle. I was CC'd for like 1 second and I was dead that time.
That sounds like a horrible experience, to say the least.
was
We see
great
G4 Bandit Cool using his little dashes around. He's having some more fun with the invisibility. He's clearing out some vision here. Oh, he knows that the Thresh is looking. Rimar's hook doesn't connect. As the Seraphine and the Olaf looking to wander through here, take control. As G4 Bandit Cool, only level 7. He does start the dragon. Got to think that's by accident. And he's going to take nearly his whole entire health bar. He's probably in Jinx ult range right now, to be honest. I think he most definitely is.
Yeah, his clone started the dragon.
Yeah, he controlled himself there a little bit. As they still do want to take this fight. Nicely dodged from the hook there. For Zongonator.
Oh my gosh!
Skywalker B is looking to do some deeps himself as Ripjar gets the kill onto the Jinx. Absolutely one shot.
Oh, they're going to win this.
Yeah, it seems like they can still win this.
Ults.
I think it's all up to Skywalker B here. If he can get this done. Oh, Thicknell really gets the taunt. U-Tried has to jump out of there as neither team is looking to give this up. Zongonator looking to come in, but does get booted. A beautiful Zonyas dodges out on the Thick Knock stun there. And that's Ripjaw coming in, absolutely one-shotting, beautifully played by here by the side of Gold4 Bandits. And that's going to be U-Tried flying on in. That's enough damage. That's a double kill there.
No.
Well played there by Gold4 Bandits.
I think Ripjaw needs to have be a little bit more brave. Yeah, with those engages, because they were just like playing footsies, and Zongonator was the one to actually make the engage, and then he has to use Sonya's, and then his team followed up, right?
Yeah, Zongonator going full Chad mode this game.
Yeah, but if Ripjaw entered, then you know.
Yeah, we've got a nice goal difference chart coming up. Very back and forth throughout the whole game, and then boom, a big spike just then in favor of the Gold4 Bandits.
Yeah, this is reminiscent of this entire series, to be honest. This series is just back and forth. Bada bing, bada boom. One team's bada bing, one team's bada boom. You know what I'm saying? As we do have some interesting comments from what you were saying, Richard. You want to see the Vi playing a little bit more aggressive here. But I think the one problem is if they play aggressive into the...
Sorry, that was just a really cool... It just said Soul Point.
Oh! Got some super production here on our hands. But yeah, they do need to play around the Olaf ult and the Seraphine. That's the only thing, right? So if they play too aggressive, they can get they can play right into the hands of the Hobbitses. So yeah, it's interesting how this should be played.
I think it's kind of risky. It's also like a bit risky for like Bolton run in while the Seraphine is ult, because I remember I played with Blake and we played Seraphine and Volibear, and every single time my ult was like pixel off reaching you, so it didn't connect.
Yeah,
because you just like press Q, ran forward, and
yeah, that's true. It's got to be played with well.
Yeah.
And we just saw the gold graph come up there. Rise and Tristana way ahead of the rest of the pack.
Yeah, that's good.
Got some big gold on.
Yeah, and that's important to know, because those are the two big carries of Gold4 Bandit. They're the ones that are going to be doing all the damage. They're the ones you want the gold on. If we see a collapse here on the bot lane, they're going to be collapsing on Dog here. Unfortunately, that is the nature of this series. Dog has been taking a lot of punishments, but they don't opt to dive, interestingly enough. And you'd think they really should be here, pulling the trigger, as you're going to see Gold4 Bandits getting a free turret on the other side.
Honestly, I think...
Some random OPGG ELO rank? We're not your average streamer, Mr. Defeat. We're casting a game. There's 5 different players here. It's not just
10
one.
different players. We can't give you the OPGG for all of them.
Oh my gosh. Well,
if you do want to see those,
probably
probably head over to BJagger98.
No, I don't have that set up.
OPGG, BJagger, ELO, Diamond 1 rank.
Diamond 1. Oh gosh, I'm surprised how this game is going.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say Gold4 Bandits, but I'm like, I'm just trolling. I'm just trolling if I say that.
Well, see, my 0% pick rate has been going perfectly so far.
I should have gone against what Richard was doing, obviously. Oh,
I think they will get the pick on... Oh, never mind.
River Shen right now, hovering around.
Who's the intern? UQLoL Club. So how are they meant to install the plugins? that's for one person.
The UQLoL intern. Possibly the most prestigious internship opportunity.
Should have hired me. God.
Oh, this could be pretty bad for Thicknor. Or it could be good for Thicknor. It's one of those.
Probably going to be getting ulted here by Ripjaw. As Rinmar with a nice flash to get out of there. Exhaust doesn't do enough.
Gosh.
And yeah, the hook's not going to save, unfortunately. As that is Skywalker B getting the kill there with Thicknor as they dive to answer the play onto Rinmar.
Yep. The 1-for-2 trade, I don't know.
The production team is going crazy with the graphs right now. They've done about 10 in a row. We haven't referred to any of them. Refer to the graphs, guys. Yep. Very interesting. That one was XP, and it shows that Zongonator. Another one?
Another one.
I'm hearing from backstage that they can do another one.
We've got another one.
Let's get another one.
The UQLoL intern is busting these graphs through left, right, and center. Please, guys, put support in the chat. We will be giving him... Maybe we'll up it up from $10 an hour to $12 an hour.
Oh, minimum wage.
Look, it's a prestigious job. Yeah,
It's about the title more than the wage.
Yeah, that's true.
You go to any firm, you say, hey, I'm the UQLoL. They say, when can you start a CEO?
Yeah, the average president wage in a country starting with U, like UQ, is in the many money. Yeah, and the current president wage for a thing starting with U here is what?
Yo. What do we think of that pink board?
That's a rough pink board.
Yeah.
Bates me very often.
Yeah, bates you. PTSD from that one. G4 Bandicoot losing.
Oh, that is really low health.
Kevin doesn't even press heal. Didn't even consider it. He was like, "You're gonna die. I need my heal." God damn it.
Oh, the heal.
It's 23 minutes in. G4 Bandicoot has Swifties and half an item.
This is thinking. You know what? I feel like he wanted to go home.
I think they just rushed Baron.
Yes, and they are looking to do that. G4 Bandicoot is coming back. He's going to be coming in a good position to get a flank on them as well, I would think. And we'll have to see. This is a good opportunity to turn. They don't want to be going for this Baron.
Bad Baron call,
yeah, if they can turn here, this could be good for them. But they have lost a fair bit of their health. Yep.
No. As soon as I started, I saw them running up. And that's why I said it's a bad Baron call.
Oh yeah.
Also,
we've got some chitter chatters in the live audience.
Oh my god.
Chitter chatters.
Watch the replay. Watch the replay. As soon as I started, I was like, nah, they shouldn't do Baron.
That's always a great call. Baron, guys, Baron. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, the thing about that is if they set up some traps, they could have set up a good collapse on the Baron area. But I don't know if they had enough vision control of the area. That is always the problem. But
he's going ham on the clone.
Also, I do think Zonia second for Seraph.
Oh, get out of there, Chris!
Oh, interesting.
Huge ult!
Seraphine ult.
Oh!
Wow,
I think that
beautiful.
changes the game.
Dog is coming in,
Wait,
but
Dog's
you
in the middle of all of them!
A beautiful hook from Rinmar collects him up as he lands. And that turns the game right there. You can look straight onto this Baron. Only Zongade and RP Jar left, and RP Jar is all the way over the other side of the map. So
requesting a gold graph, please.
Gold graph right now will probably be looking
requesting a gold graph in the next 30 seconds.
Yep.
Thank you, production team. Maybe they're not listening to us. Maybe they're off the mic. Gold graph.
Gold graph.
Yeah, as in overtime.
Don't worry. This time we swear we'll look. We've been a little asleep.
Ooh. Oh, and it's the gold play.
Baron power play.
Power play, that's the one.
Let's go.
So gold graph swings back in favor of the Hobbitses.
It's the Red Bull.
We are noticing the Baron power play in the top
right.
Oh,
the ult from Zongonator was cancelled there. Interestingly done. And this is going to be Skywalk be chasing these guys down. They can't get out of this. This is an Olaf with Ghost. Never mind. I eat the words. He gets out.
We are noticing that the Baron power play is gone.
But yeah, we saw in that gold graph.
It crashed. Okay.
The gold graph did swing violently in that graph that we saw before. In the favor of Hobbitses.
We request the MasterCard plays as well.
Yeah, can we have a replay? The Baron power play is back.
Oh, without the Baron.
It's frozen though.
Without the Baron.
484.
Oh, it's
with 2 minutes roughly, I think. Anyway, back to the game.
Yeah, the Gold 4 Bandits got the bot tower, which gave them a large influx, and now they're back ahead.
Crescendo, he can apply this slow. They might be able to run Dog down here, as he's just going to keep getting slowed for eternity. Yeah, he does get tagged again by the Zap, and has to force the flash.
Ooh, nice game knowledge. Zap.
Hey.
You know what Cho'Gath Q's called?
Rupture.
Ooh. What about the E? What about the E?
Feral Scream.
That's the W.
Damn it! I was so close.
Oh, that's okay. We don't need it.
Oh, G4 Bandit cool.
Good.
Oh my goodness gracious!
So
you got to think, who was he paid by and how much?
Rise has double the gold of Wukong. So I think Wukong should not be trying to carry this game like that.
Zongonator is probably feeling quite demoralized with his 4-0-4 scoreline right now. Unfortunately,
Can we have the gold graph from my last Camille game?
What happened?
Where I was 9-1, and everyone on my team was. Darius, what were you doing? Inting? Yeah.
Yeah.
In our last.
Oh, the Seraphine up comes through.
Big ult.
Oh,
If
and
they
that's
kill
a
Rise,
Seraphine
that's
channel
over.
as well.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, Zonya's. But he is going to get zapped.
Oh.
He doesn't get zapped. Just gets out of there.
So
whoa.
close. The game's on a knife edge.
Oh. G4 Bandicoot has completed his Prowler's Claw.
He was going
Power Spike.
Why would you not go Serpent's Fang?
Oh, he's going in 1v5.
Yeah, this is very. Unless he. Okay. No, that wasn't a bad.
Oh.
Yeah, CS per minute. Zongonator, insane.
Zongonator. Look, I'm going to say it. Zongonator, 9.6 CS per minute, 404. He's
gone
stuck
crazy.
in ELO hell right now.
He is going crazy. And I want to point out that Wukong play was not negative gaming. That was,
that was not negative gaming. We would like to confirm.
And that was just well played from.
Let's just got word in that Worlds has been delayed for an hour, so that means you can watch UQLoL stream for as long as humanly possible.
I think Kobe is watching this game, so that's why.
Oh, guys, Kobe is in the chat watching. They've delayed the Worlds broadcast because they desperately want to see who wins the Gold 4. I mean, the Gold 4 Bandits versus Hobbitses Rumble final, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
I hear that people from all around the country are watching this, but in means that they can't be seen on the Twitch viewership.
Yeah.
Yeah, all around Brisbane, all around probably like Netherlands for some reason. But Jog looking big. He's looking like a big old beefy boy right now. As look, summary of this series. It's not over yet, but just to look at how the series has gone, it's still so back and forth. We've still got 48k to 48k. This is dead even right here, despite what this game's been looking like. They're on sole point as well. And, I mean, this is as close as the series gets. Everyone putting in their darn hardest here. Dog taking as much pressure as humanly possible this game and the rest of them, but still staying relevant. And you got to think, hopefully, G4 Bandit Cool, he does, his Prowler's Claw tech does pay off. Maybe we'll see a flank or two come in from the Wukong. But what if you're the side of Gold 4 Bandits Cool? What are you looking for here? Well, how do you
just play around the Rise? Stop doing stuff. Ollie needs to stop. Just doing random stuff and just play around the Rise. But Ollie is continuing to do stuff, which is a mistake. Right. And that's not normally you say about supports.
We do see the mid-jungle duo of Gold 4 Bandits here are looking to set up a trap.
I'm not sure if they want to make this pick.
Yeah, Thicknock, he was respecting that great. He was setting up the wave in a great spot. Zongonator does have to do this cheeky flash over the wall.
But now he's got no flash.
Yeah, it doesn't matter as long as he doesn't get flayed. Oh!
Nice effort from
with the flash. He tried to get that. Unfortunately, just wasn't close enough.
That was the right play from Thicknock. Just a bit unlucky.
Yep. So close. Nice escape. Does get out of there in the end.
Wukong farming. Yeah, he realizes that he's low on gold. Tries to farm the minion wave.
It's interesting. They do have another wave pusher. Which is the interesting part of a Wukong support. You have another avenue to push those side lanes where you wouldn't usually. People are cool. He is just chilling. Chilling up there in the bush. Relaxing. It doesn't have TP as a split pusher usually would, so can't be chilling too much.
I'm just glad that this game wasn't a blowout, just like the EDG game would be.
Did Damwon or EDG?
What team did I not say? Obviously, Damwon's not even involved. EDG? 3-0, quickly. By the time this series is finished, EDG would have already won. Yes, Alex. Yes. I mean, I let the coin pick my pick'em, so I don't actually know who I voted for. But I am loyal to that team with all my heart.
Oh.
No, EDG's going to win.
Just to mention here, if Tommy's still in chat, we have our resident prophet for UQLoL. Tommy is he's at the top of the table by a long shot. Notice me, Tommy. He's been popping off on the pick'ems.
Yeah.
And not to brag, but yeah, come back here from last place to 9th place. No big deal. It's kind of a big deal. At least I'm not last place, as it was looking pretty much doomed. I was quite depressed. Goal difference from the start of the game. Wow, that is quite.
Wait,
the
that's not what the chart was. It was going up in favor of the blue team.
It was like,
how is it so
I think
even?
the start maybe is a little bit different, but it is interesting to see that fluctuation at the end there. But only by 1k gold, those fluctuations were showing. Yeah, Cho'Gath is going to fall down here.
They should go for Baron here.
Lithium Blade collects it.
Go for Baron.
And yeah, we see the full AP Seraphine. I haven't played this before, but does seem to be doing a fair bit of work.
Okay, they are. Thank God.
Oh, we've got the flank here from G4 Bandit Cool potentially looking in the depths. But no one's around.
He's gonna be able to do it.
I mean, the only thing you can collect is the Dragon Soul, but it is just a Cloud Soul, and you gotta think, is that really worth? No, that soul unfortunately stinks.
Alright, they're just leaving.
Yes, Kawakabe is just chilling on his own. Oh,
Baron
we have got the Baron power play here.
Oh, G4 Bandit Cool in trouble. Oh, they did get sold.
Does force his ult out. I guess that's why he ulted to get that movement speed. Which is interesting.
But he's running the wrong way! What?
it was to knock
His own team's pinging him. Oh, he's fine. He's out.
He's buying time.
Out.
He is buying time. Uh-oh. He accidentally stuffed it up going on the wall, but he's buying even more time. And they're done with him. They're done. They say, actually, guys, I just realized he's worth less than a minion.
I reckon.
Oh, here we go. Seraphine ult is up. That Skywalker could be running down. We can see a Seraphine potentially. Ult flash! Nearly catches. A beautiful attempt, but not quite enough. And we do see the ult from Skywalker B. Doesn't quite connect on the hook for Rinmar either.
I don't know how.
Wow, that was a lot of abilities used, and this might be the avenue for God 4 Bandits to find something here. God 4 Bandit Cool unfortunately does not have his ultimate, as he was spinning away before. Only to taking a bit of a beating from the Seraphine here. That damages a lot. Wow. Dog tanks up the
AP Seraphine.
Yeah, full AP Seraphine. Don't work here. Oh, Skywalker B finds good job, but not able to get too much.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm surprised with how much the bounties are for blue team, considering how close the gold is. But the Baron power play now at 2500.
Yeah, this is nicely done. I don't know what exactly G4 Bandicoot is doing up in the going up there, but they are going to get a kill here. Shut down onto the Olaf. Dog gets hooked, but it's not enough. Beautifully done. Ripture unfortunately falls down in the backside. And this is Crescendo dealing huge bits of damage with Songinator. Songinator pops off and slams down onto the Jinx. Songinator saying, I'm not done with this series. And G4 Panic Cool, he's got the flame. No one expected it. He is popping off with the Wukong.
Oh my God.
And he types up diff in the chat. Finally, his Wukong pick pays off, and he is up to 5 KP. But the tech may be coming to fruition in the late game. We'll have to see. As Zonginator, he is not done with this game. He wants to go to game 5. Silver Scrapes potentially.
I mean, I don't think the Jinx really ran it down. Ian literally bursted her from like 100. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Jinx kind of ran
got a little bit
tower.
too aggressive there, but Zonginator dealing so much damage. He is one fed boy, right? As U-Trade as well. This Tristana is online right now. Got how many items is that? Just 4 items.
Just
so
need the
one
Infinity
away
Edge.
from his finished.
Yeah.
Look like Kevin's not going to make his party tonight.
Yeah, Kevin is doing work here to not make this party. G4 Bandit Cool is desperately trying to make him make a party. But we do see quite an even lane state, game state rather, again. Both at roughly 62k gold, which is quite crazy for 37 minutes. Oh, before, so it seems like the game has not started for Worlds yet, so don't worry, everyone.
It actually has been delayed for an hour.
I
Sean
knew
was
it.
right.
I knew it. Everyone, put Arcane on the background because you get cool watch
Oh my
rewards.
gosh, the
Remember
game's
that.
actually over. They're gonna win. It's gonna be.
I mean,
Oh, the Seraphine ult comes on, does a billion damage, does so much damage. And that's the Vi coming in, but gets one-shot again by the Seraphine. The Seraphine is absolutely annihilating. Zongonator is going to get one-shot here, but maybe he can survive against Skywalker B. U-Try comes in. Oh, is it enough though? Critsendo snipes him in the air. He's trying to get away, but he can't do it. Critsendo has knock-up flash. Zongonator is going to piece out of there. And that was a crazy fight. Lithium Lead putting in so much work there is in that little corridor.
You guys see Jinx ult?
No.
She W and ulted backwards. She would have. They would have killed everyone. That was so strange. Yeah, yeah. I just saw the ult, and then I looked at that screen. I saw a W back as well.
Critsendo going for the fadeaway kills there. Oh, fadeaway.
No, it was
backwards.
the
Boom.
They did the wrong fadeaway because they ulted back and then walked forward.
He was trying to send it all the way around the globe, and then it would have come back to hit him, like a Draven ult.
Wait, imagine if that was in League. Like you ult, and then it keeps going across the map, even when it goes off. That would be insane.
Like a ping pong.
Ezreal ult just keeps traveling around.
No. I kind of meant like if it goes through one side, it comes through to the other.
There's no Seraphine ult.
But bing bong.
Bing bong.
Bing bong?
Yeah, it goes through one side, comes out the other.
Yeah, that's what
That's what
goes through my head.
Michael's got reference. I know. Didn't even make sense.
As in the... ow.
Well,
my finger.
This game has sent us loco, guys. If you think we're crazy right now, you would be right. Because this game is so back and forth along with this series that we're discombobulated. G4 Bandit cool going for the solo kill. But
no.
That is a thresh right here. And the team is collapsing. That's not going to be enough damage. Oh, the Threshold does go for the prediction of him sidestepping backwards, but opts the flash out of it. And U-Tried is getting way too aggressive here. That Seraphine ult's going to one-shot U-Tried. This might be GG right here. RP Jar is going to fall down as well. And that's Skywalker B along with the Lithium Lead ult from Seraphine. Going to get a ton of damage done here, but that's Thick not getting one-shot. Beautiful little trap there set up from them. And we do see them going for Herald here. They don't have a jungler.
It's Dragon.
I mean, this is Elder Dragon. This ain't Herald. This is an important objective. As we see, G4 Bandit Cool is looking for the flank, but he doesn't have ult. It's not going to get enough done unless we get a steal here. No, it's going to be secured by Skywalker B there for the side of the Hobbitses. And they're going to look for the end here. They can look to ult. I mean, G4 Zongonator can look to ult away. But Lithium Lead looking to trap this big old Cho'Gath here. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to find him.
Can we request damage graph, please? Requesting damage graph.
But we do see them going for the top inhib. They're going to go for a clean sweep here. Unless they just start smacking down on these turrets, which they rightfully can. Critsendo is doing a billion damage here. Oh, no. G4 Bandit Cool. Oh. Can he do this? No, he cannot do this. He gets close, but it's not enough. But he does get the kill. I call that worth for the side of G4 Bandits. But that's U-Try going to fall down. That's a big old Olaf right there. He's going to slap down, and that's the Cho'Gath falling down as well. And this is Critsendo. You think he might be going for the kill here. He is. He gets the zap onto Zongonator. He's going to be too slow. And that's RP Jar is going to fall down to the side of Skywalker B as he gets chased down here. The Elder buff is going to go zippity-doo-dah, and that's going to kill him there. Zongonator desperately trying to hold off the base here, but it's not going to be enough as Critsendo looks to finish him off. The Elder Dragon doesn't quite do it, but that's going to be GG. The Rumble Finals going over to the side of the Hobbitses. And that's a back-and-forth series. Well played to both sides. Beautiful stuff there.
Do you need a representative to give the trophy to?
Well, yeah, we're going to have our MVP interview, guys. We're going to choose our interview. Who are we going for our interview, guys?
Yeah, we're in our seats.
GG, well played there. The Hobbitses and G4 Bandits, both teams playing at their peaks. Some beautiful stuff here today. Even in the final game, the goal difference was in even past 1K for most of it. And look, we got to give an MVP for that series. Who are you guys thinking?
I'm thinking Rinmar. letting all those hooks down bot lane.
I'm thinking Rinmar too.
Okay, I was gonna give my vote to Crescendo, but Rinmar on the Thresh especially, making some really good hooks.
Yep.
Bot lane is sub cap, right?
Well, I mean, it was both gaps.
Two sub
honestly,
yeah.
It was very impressive from both of them.
Look, I got to say, this 2v2, the side of Golf or Bandits came into it quite confidently.
Yeah.
Rinmar. We have got words. We are going to be getting an MVP interview here
with Rinmar,
and we're going to be getting it for Rinmar.
Where's
Congratulations to Rinmar for earning MVP this series. Popping off on the Morgana, the Thresh, many different picks, and putting in work. As Rinmar is going to be setting up now. As they say, enemy team MVP, crowd favorite Hamza, ROP Jar. Oh, we've got a little bit of a chatter. We've got some chitter chat in the chat. The live crowd is very adventurous today with their comments. Have we got
where is Rinmar?
Is Marley here? Okay, yeah. So just in that seat over there.
Yeah, over there,
yeah,
over there, that seat.
In that seat.
Over there.
In that seat. In the room.
Yeah. As we have got a super production interview set up here, as we are about to start our interview with Rinmar Marley, support for Hobbitses. We'll just be waiting here until the interview is about to start. But yeah, what do you think most earned the MVP status for Rinmar this series?
I mean, the Thresh gameplay was just so clean.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone could say she was anything but the mad life of OCE.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, there were so many Thresh hooks that she hit that were really good.
That mad life of OCE. The crown's been moved on.
You know, the Guardian as well. You know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yep. That saved.
Yep.
Was it Nathan?
In that last game there with the Wukong. Yep, that was really good as well.
True. Yeah, those early games, every single game there was 2v2 kills.
Yeah.
And that was all on the back of the hooks. So well done. Well done by Rinmar. As we have the interview now, we're going to be crossing over to Rinmar. Rinmar, congratulations on the MVP. Well done there, carrying your team to victory for the Hobbitses. How are you feeling after that series?
It feels pretty good.
We can't quite hear.
Can't hear Rinmar.
Do I need to move?
Maybe the stream can hear. We'll ask you the questions, but we won't be able to hear. So then, yeah. Oh, can you hear us? Can you nod if you can hear us? Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay. We'll ask you the questions, and then we'll just keep on going with the questions. But yeah, so your Thresh performance, Rinmar, we didn't know that the Thresh was going to come out today, and it came out and it popped off. Where'd the Thresh come from? We wasn't expecting.
So I've just been practicing him because I wanted an engaged champion because of all the previous Rumble games that we've had. It's just the Chanters weren't working out with Chris. So I wanted to try and get something for us to gain the edge in lane so that we're not losing lane as bad. So
just to verify, we still can't hear you, but we will.
No, we can. Sean, you're deaf. No, that was a good answer. Yeah.
But yeah.
So what I was thinking was, how did it feel to be able to consistently be able to successfully 2v2 the enemy bot lane?
It actually felt pretty good for once, instead of being double killed for the first 10 minutes. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good.
Show us in fingers, how many Red Bulls did you drink to land all those Thresh hooks?
I actually...
No, more than that.
Too OP. Doesn't even need a Red Bull. Just too OP on her own. Hey, respect.
Okay,
respect.
Well, I think the last question from me. I'm sure you've got another one. What are you going to spend your winnings on?
That's a whole
you get $10 of RP.
Yep.
I honestly don't know, because I don't normally buy skins. Majority of the skins that I've gotten have been either from skin shards or friends gave me the mystery gift. So
That's a good skin. Hey, if I could recommend one, the Cafe Cutie Bard. I'll be buying that one myself. Can't recommend Bard enough. Fantastic champion.
All right. What about you have a final question, Sean?
Oh, I just wanted to ask, just as a final question, was your Thresh inspired by the Thresh that you saw in the UQLoL 2021 Team 1 montage? Yeah, I was just wondering about that.
No.
I think your mouth said no, but I think I heard yes. Well, it's probably like a translation of I'm not coming through right. But thank you so much. Congratulations again. Well played throughout the whole semester. You guys popped off. GG, well played. Thank you for playing the Rumble.
Yay!
As we are going to be ending the UQLoL Rumble for the semester 2 of 2021. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. Thank you to my co-casters B-Jagger and Miro. Miro OCE on Twitch, give him a follow. B-Jagger98 on Twitch, give him a follow.
Oh my god.
Do it now.
Plugging our Twitch streams in.
But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for playing and watching throughout the semester and this year. We really appreciate it. And once again, congratulations to Hobbitses winning 3-1 over Goal for Bandits. Really awesome series to watch. Well played to the Bandits. Also well played to everyone else this year and in this semester that played in the Rumble. We couldn't be doing it without you, so really appreciate everyone participating and watching and following on. So yeah, thank you guys so much once more. And I mean, I hope you guys like the effort we put in today. A very nice time, very fancy. We like to dress up today. But also thank you, big shout out to XP Esports. Thank you for setting all of this up. This took a lot of effort. This is their first big league production broadcast, and it's awesome. So yeah, we couldn't have done this. I mean, they did everything for this production. So yeah, this was all enabled by them, and really appreciate it. Check out the esports room across from Kenko Sushi, UQ University, the best university with the best esports teams. But yeah, we'll leave you on that. See you guys next year for the UQLoL Rumble 2022.
Thank you.